Hey, yo, welcome back to the late night place to be and the most must-see show on YouTube TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. We are the ArcherVerse TV. Welcome to episode number 237, and we are live tonight on YouTube with another episode of the ArcherVerse War Zone. We are going to press the action and continue down that glory road. The road to the ArcherVerse Bound for Glory is less than 2 weeks away now, and each of the superstars are all fired up, piped up, and ready to go. They are looking to prove themselves worthy of being invited to the first battlefield of 2022, and they're all looking to further their feuds and rivalries. They're all raging, they are fiery, and it has been absolutely intense, and Bound for Glory is going to be absolutely epic. Tonight, on the episode of Warzone, we have 7 matches, 4 championship matches, and it is simply going to be absolutely fire. So make sure you sit down, enjoy the ride. We are going to kick things into gear in just a few moments. First, as always, we're going to have a quick look at the power rankings this week for the ArcherVerse Warzone. Now, they won't have changed a whole lot, obviously, since Wednesday night for the ArcherVerse Wrestle Wars, because there was no ArcherVerse show in between now and then. It was WCW Thursday Night Thunder last night. However, obviously we did have some changes take place on Wednesday night, so certain things will have changed, others will have remained the same. You'll see what I mean if you have a look at the screen here. It's mostly a difference of positioning in the rankings for each of the superstars, because as you can see, Charlotte Knight slid down to number 3. She was above Rose Brewer last week, and Rose Brewer has solidified herself into that number 2 spot. Christian Hart hasn't moved, still in the same spot he was. Andrew Orton has rised up through the rankings. Of course, one half of the Nasty Boys with the Beastmaster Rex Byron. They are double tag team champions. And by the way, for those of you that don't already know, the Nasty Boys, the very first tag team in the ArcherVerse to collect all 4 World Tag Team Championships. They have been the WCW World Tag Team Champions. They have been the IWGP World Tag Team Champions. They have been the ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions. And they are also the reigning defending NWA World Tag Team Champions. They are Grand Slam champions and the first tag team to ever do it. So that is very cool. Some interesting news just to get that out there. We'll talk about that again a little bit later on when we discuss some of the other details that have popped up in history throughout the ArcherVerse tenure. But as you can see, we got Charlotte Knight sitting in the number 3 spot, Andrew Orton sitting in the number 4 spot. He rolls up the ranks. Number 5 is the Diamond Ashley Marie from Team AMC Me. Again, I've forgot to mention our team name, so I'll jump back to the top of the food chain. We have Team Christian Cool, Team Distinct Cone, the ArcherVerse management team. That is Team Ziggy Flex, and of course AMC Me's Diamond Ashley Marie. Team Complete Geek TV, of course the Cyborg Adam Colossus, sitting in the number 6 spot. He is one half of the IWGP World Tag Team Champions with his partner in crime, Johnny Braddock from Team The Turret Man, the Terror Johnny Braddock. Rex Byron, Andrew Ortner, Andrew Orton's partner in crime, the other half of the Grand Slam champions. Again, they were the first team to ever hold all 4 World Tag Team Championships. No team has never done it. Jenny Black sitting in the number 8 spot, the Asian Nightmare from Team Soul Embers. She's one half of the ArcherVerse Women's World Tag Team Champions. The Falcon Robert Rage, one half of the Disciples, former tag team champions. He's also had championships in singles competition. They are from Team TV Crips, and he is sitting in the number 9 spot. Last but not least, capping off the top 10 this week, we have Annabelle from Team Disciple of Darkness. And of course, Disciple of Darkness is probably pretty happy that his Annabelle, one half of the ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions, with Jenny Black. And of course, they've got a history together from back in the Indies. The Mouth of the South. Sorry, the Mouth of the Indies, not the Mouth of the South. That would be Adrian Adorable. The Mouth of the Indies will tell you that Jenny Black and Annabelle have had quite the successful career, specifically down in SEW and DPW, which is, of course, owned and operated by Soul Embers. But that is our top 10 this week for the ArcherVerse War Zone. Again, it didn't change a whole lot from Wednesday night, but it did change like I said, some of the superstars went up the rankings, others slid back down, but for the most part, that is pretty much this, other than Ann Woods dropping completely out. So, Exposed Gamer, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode number 237, the ArcherVerse War Zone. We're live on YouTube. It is go time very shortly for the ArcherVerse War Zone. What is new and exciting?
I am quite fantastic. I'm actually sitting here doing a diamond art painting with my wife, and we're both enjoying the show together.
A diamond art painting. Do you have the ArcherVerse up on the projection screen, or are you in your bedroom?
I'm in my bedroom, but it's a 55, so it's pretty good.
That's ghastly. Are you guys doing any funny business while you're watching the show? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that. Do not answer that. I will. You know what? I will ban you if you answer that.
All right. No introductions for this guy needed. The co-host with the most.
Oh my good God!
Why would you ask that?
Did you just announce yourself to the show?
I did.
What
I couldn't
in the blue hell?
Hold myself back after I heard that. Oh my God.
Good Lord! I was just about to get to you next. I heard the cool board.
Oh my God! Oh.
Hey, we can't both be the co-host with the most. We have to.
Well, you're the guest. You're the guest host with the most. He's the co-host with the most. I am the host with the most. This is the ArcherVerse TV, the late night place to be, the most must-see show on YouTube TV, the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none. Period. I need a bell to ding after I say that.
Here, Sonny boy. I need to be relegated to guest.
Relegated to guest.
So I'm just gonna say this right now.
Relegated to guest.
You're saying that you're the best in fantasy wrestling. You're probably like the best in wrestling streaming, period. Because I've checked out other wrestling streamers.
Oh, don't even get cool. And I started on that conversation.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's
somebody.
It makes you want to gouge your own eyes out sometimes.
Well, seriously, watching somebody sit there and actually play.
That's the thing. Wrestling's not a streaming game. You cannot stream wrestling. I've watched it. I've tried to watch it, and it just gets too fucking boring because you know they're playing, and then some of them even try to commentate while they're playing, and that just gets all 10 shades of clusterfucked. I mean, I can't do it. It makes me want to tear my own eyes out.
Well,
I can't do it.
Half the people don't even try to commentate, and then you're literally listening to Michael Cole say the same 10
over and over
and over again. It's like, why am I watching this?
So, ironically enough, this was a funny conversation. We've had this conversation. When I would do GM mode back in the day and do quote unquote simulated matches or play matches, I would actually have the difficulty up and I would have the HUD turned.
Yes, see, now that's different. Or, here's the thing. If you play a match, and the rest is simulated, I can live with that too. Because then maybe you're choosing to play against all those... But if you're just playing every single match, or what some people do is they literally just skip through all the shows to get to pay-per-views, and you're watching that, and it's like, okay, so what happened in between?
Yeah, exactly.
What... So this isn't professional wrestling anymore. This is just This is just an arcade wrestling stream now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Most of the time, for me, it makes sense. Like, if you're going to play it in stream, then get involved with your community and say, okay, who wants to see what match next, and I'll play it on whatever different...
Or see who else is capable of playing with you.
Exactly.
And playing wrestling and streaming that. But for somebody to just sit there week in, week out, 2 or 3 times a week and play and want you to watch it, I mean, I guess it might appeal to some people. I just can't do it. If you're going to stream wrestling, make it fun and entertaining. Yo, Thomas, what's up, Archer? Can somebody please ban Thomas? I don't care that he just got here. He's already being a villain. Just straight up ban his ass.
Apparently,
straight up ban his ass.
The thing is, with the whole, the actual, video streaming that you do, I've only ever seen maybe 1 or 2 people out there that do that, and most of the time they don't commentate properly. They'll only commentate in pieces like what I do. Like, I'm not good at commentating wrestling because I don't know all of the moves. I don't know all of the wrestlers. I don't know the environment properly. And
I feel like this has turned into a blow smoke up the ArcherVerse's ass session. I like it.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it makes
cool,
sense.
And I appreciate it.
It's actually.
I enjoy hearing somebody else's perspective. Cool and Turret Man, and all of us collectively that are involved, we all work very hard to make the community and the channel and the show itself what it is. So it's interesting, and I know some people say, "Oh, that's his son. He's going to say nice shit," but it's nice to hear somebody else's perspective and what they see and how they feel about the product. So,
to put another perspective on it, like, I've been a fan of wrestling, yes, but at the same time, I've never had the respect for it that you do. And the fact that I can sit here and be a part of your show and watch your show and actually enjoy my time is big. Like, for somebody who's not an actual fan of wrestling, I can watch your show and actually enjoy myself, even if I'm not being actually involved in it. Like, I can actually sit there and watch it because it's funny to hear you guys bash each other and, like, ban each other.
You know what? I've actually had people... Jokes. Yeah, I've actually had people message me and compliment on how the what's the word I'm looking for? The... Cool, and I just kind of click, and now Glenola's gotten better. I mean, if you ask him when he first started, he was shaky. He had a hard time keeping up because there's lag and everything else. See, Cool's a professional wrestling fan. He's been in the business, so he knows sometimes you just have to play off your partner. Especially, you can't be paying attention to your partner or any one thing 100% of the time. So you got to learn to do that anyway. Even if you were a TV broadcaster sitting right beside your partner, you're not going to be looking at each other having a conversation the entire time you're at that wrestling event, right? So you have to learn that. But Cool knows that. He knew that, and he knew there'd be lag. So he knew, okay, if I'm not doing the commentating myself, I'm going to have to play off Archer. And that's just how we did it, where we went. And then others have learned to do the same thing. Except for Soul. Soul can't handle it.
I get so mad when people ban Archer, and I'm just like, oh, great.
I think that we actually mentally break Soul when he comes on the broadcast, the poor guy. But...
doesn't take much, but, you know, it's fun.
Yo, Boss Apollo, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to episode number 237. The ArcherVerse War Zone, baby. We're live on YouTube. Of course, you know that you're here, but whatever.
my biggest thing is, like, the whole ban Archer thing, and I'm the co-host at the time. I'm like, shit, what the hell am I supposed to do? I can't do this.
Well, it's not... So here's the thing. If they ban me before a match starts, it's not bad, because you guys can just play off what you see, because they're seeing the same thing anyways. But if they ban you during the match... Or, sorry, if they ban me during the match, then you guys are stuck trying to pick up where I left off, and there's a bunch of lag there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly.
No, yeah. And don't get me wrong, Cool has tried before and actually did a pretty good job, to be fair. But it's not easy. Like, I don't know if I would want to try it.
No, a lot of the things I broadcast, I typically have to, like, anticipate certain things, like, oh, they're out in the ring, so I'll say this in advance, knowing that maybe they'll do it when, you know, when it comes through in the air. I have to, like, play it forward a little bit.
Yeah, like, if you notice that you're seeing they're about to walk and grab somebody, you can pretty much anticipate, depending on what part of the ring they're in, they're probably going to Irish whip them into the corner, or they're going to...
Exactly.
Thomas Nagel, I can't speak for everybody else, but I personally am doing pretty good tonight. Having a great night, got a great show planned. We're going to kick things off in just a few moments. We're just having a little chit-chat. I don't know how much you've been listening to, if you jumped in and back out, or what's been going on, but we're just discussing professional wrestling in general, streaming wrestling as a game, and other such things. We'll get the show kicked off in a few minutes, and we'll probably be just continuing to have more conversation anyway, but we will definitely get the show started soon. I'm doing good. I'm assuming everybody else is doing great too, but I won't answer for them. They are on the broadcast. They can answer for themselves.
Yeah, doing great. Had friends over for some board gaming earlier. Had a good time. It's been a good day, so...
Man, I wish I had a computer so I could play board games with you.
Oh, I mean, I was playing in person, but yeah.
Oh, you were playing in person, really? IRL board games?
Yeah.
Wow, is that still a thing? No way.
I know, right?
You know what, though? IRL board games are better. I don't care what anybody says.
Obviously, yeah, way better. But yeah, buy that computer, sir. You can join us and have a great time.
That said, I love watching board game night. I'm so glad I don't stream on the weekends anymore unless I have a pop-up, which I have 3 days no streaming. Chances are there'll be a pop-up here and there, but let's be honest, I get anxious. You know that. But I'm Sunday's never going to be a thing, though, except for pay-per-view nights, because I love tuning into board game night and bothering Damon and whoever, you know. Fuck Damon. Douche Canoe Damon. No. He's always.
If he was coming over tonight, so.
The first fucking words out of his mouth, #ArcheVerse. Every single time, the bastard. But, yeah.
He loves trolling Archer.
He sure does, yeah. It's because I used to ban him all the time. I used to either ban him or time him out all the time.
Which I was okay, all for and okay with, so.
Yeah. But then he became a mod and got, balls of steel and started calling me ArcheVerse, and so now I just call him Douche Canoe Damon.
Yeah, he asked me one day, he's like, what's that guy's problem? I'm like, well, he thinks you're a loser. Are you a loser?
You told him that?
Yeah.
I did not say that, Damon. If you're listening, I did not say that ever. Just so you know.
No. I just straight up told him. I was like, just fuck with him.
That is straight up savage. I so didn't say that.
Well, that's what it is.
Wow.
That was me being a dick to him. But,
I guess.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, if he's fucking with you, fuck with him back. That's just all it is.
That's hilarious. All right, well, before we get into any other conversations, which I'm sure we'll have lots, let's get the show on the go. We've already gone through the rankings. We did that right before you got here, Coolio.
Yeah, I saw who was number one.
You did.
Of course.
Of course.
Who better?
The double champ. Oh, cool. Did you know, I don't know if we discussed it, did you know that Nasty Boys, Rex Byron and Andrew Orton from Team Ziggy Flex and Team Pixler, they're the first team ever to become Grand Slam Tag Team Champions.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Speaking of which, I saw Pixelator earlier on Key's stream earlier this morning, right before I went to bed. He was like, oh my god, it's cool. He's all excited to talk to me.
Yeah, he actually loves the Archerverse. He watches the VODs all the time, especially if he's got a match. So I told him I was in his stream today, right before I went to work. Was it? Or maybe I was at work. I forget. But I told him that he was so excited when I told him that he won the titles and became double champs and the first team ever to become the Grand Slam Tag Team champs. So
that's good. He liked that. I told him it's been hard for me to catch his streams, but I'm still supporting.
Yeah,
what I do.
I like Pixelator. Well, he's the reason we have Show Me a Funko.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. So
if you were on Twitch,
if you were on Twitch, you'd see it. Yeah. All right, so let's get the show on the go. Again, welcome to episode number 237, the Archerverse War Zone, live on YouTube. The road to the Archerverse Bound for Glory continues to intensify tonight. It is go time. Let's go and get this bitch started.
Oh, a little off topic, but Archer, did you see the picture I sent you there a few minutes ago?
No. When I'm on, I don't really get into social media too much when I'm on the show.
Alright, well, check it out whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I will.
It's actually pretty impressive for me anyway. I'm pretty proud of myself.
People tell me that all the time. Well, all the time. They used to. Not so much because, Cool and I put them in their place, but they send me shit, either via PlayStation, which, sends a nice little blurry image for people on my screen, or they tell me to go look at things in Discord. It's like, okay, wait a minute. So Cool and I are engaged in conversation running the show, and they want me to look on Discord. No.
Wow. Some of those people. Go ahead.
What?
I don't know about you guys, but
no, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just saying I should post it on Discord now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you can. I'll look later.
What I was going on is that some of these people who come on the streams, they're like, the streamer's more willing to pull photos from everywhere and bring stuff on their screen so everybody could see and everything. And it's like, Yeah, sure. For those streamers, that's fine, but we don't do that on this channel. We provide a fucking awesome show. Why would we interrupt that show to do that? No, that's not what we do.
Yeah.
And people should obviously
I mean, that would be like texting Vince McMahon during an episode of Raw while he's on the stage and expecting him to respond.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, we jump in. We tend to jump in and out of character during the show, but we try to keep the vibe that it is a show. You know, every once in a while, even I slip and I get mad at the show and talk about lag or something. We try really hard not to, right? But it happens on occasion, and I've been guilty of it most recently, actually. Sometimes I lose my cool with it. No pun intended.
Yeah.
I won't blame you for that one. I won't blame you for me being the culprit of getting mad at the internet. All right, here we go. We're going to kick things off. The OG Kurt Jordan from Team KJ2294 looking to grab some time in the spotlight. He's, of course, the brand new NWA United States Heavyweight Champion, so I'm going to assume he's out here to boast and brag, but I really don't care when he's around. There's always something cool and entertaining going on. What do you think, Cool? We know you're a big fan of the OG.
Well,
and his hat and shoes.
A fan is a bit of an overstatement.
You love his shoes. You want some.
I respect the fact that he pulls money in for the Archerverse. That's all I really respect about the man.
You ordered a pair of his shoes.
They didn't fit.
Shoes?
Anyways.
I want shoes.
The OG shoes.
Do you want to feel like an OG? Get a pair of Jordans.
Get a pair of Jordans.
They gotta
see
be.
How I see.
Jordans.
Do you like that joke? Because that's a legit truth.
These aren't Air Jordans. These are Canvas Jordans.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what's actually a really comfortable shoe?
Good Lord, that was terrible.
A vintage 2004
that was bad.
Converse.
2004 Converse?
The 2004 high-top Converse basketball shoes.
I always had Adidas as a kid. Yo, Tony Harvey. How's it going, my friend? Welcome on in. Welcome to episode number 237.
Can't be going that great for the guy who says parents didn't love him.
Parents didn't love him.
No problem, Mr. Nago. Make your phone call, and then we expect you back here pronto.
Gotta make a phone call. Somebody ban him while he's gone. All right, here we go. The OG in the squared circle. What is on his mind? We are going to find out.
I'm curious what he wants to know, what he feels like saying.
I'm going to assume it has something to do with beating Bradford Bravo. Complete guess, though. Tony Harvey says, geolocation locked in.
Showing the proper respect. Confidence is good. Arrogance is not. Walking.
At what point do I get what I want? It probably doesn't hurt to ask for something.
Well, okay. A fan favorite.
They call me B+. But when it comes to talent, I'm A all the way.
So anyone say he wants ass all the way?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He say anyone in the locker room, feel free to step up to the plate. The OG's looking for a fight here.
Showing the proper respect.
Just sounds like he wants more ass.
For confidence, that's for sure.
He's willing to get in the locker room. Keep your towels on, people.
well, okay. And that does it.
I'm not gonna lie, these diamond art paintings are friggin' addictive.
So I don't know what pay-per-view he's looking forward to, but I know we got a premium live event coming up. Which one is that, Archer?
Wow.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
From the WWE Universe. That's about as good as it gets. And if that's any indication, we're in for one epic night.
Is that the Road to Glory event?
What's that, dude?
The Road to Glory? Is that what it's called?
Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory.
Now, I keep fucking giving Archer a hard time because WWE started calling their pay-per-views premium live events now. They don't.
Oh, yes, I remember that conversation.
Premium live events.
I like to throw that in there and jab at him, and it annoys Archer to no end.
So are we changing it from PPV to PLE? I mean,
yeah, PLE, man.
Is that a thing?
I guess, maybe.
Premium live event. I'm never calling it that, ever.
I know.
That's ghastly.
I just think it's hilarious.
Ghastly. All right, first match of the night.
Ghastly?
Trip to the tag team division. We have the former ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors, taking on also former ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions, Bret the Hitman Hart and the Iceman Christian Hart. They are the Hart Foundation. That is how we're setting the tone, kicking the night off. We're starting off with a bang, Christian Cool.
So this is what you do. Christian Hart rubs you the wrong way, so you make him the opener, for your show tonight. That's what goes on.
Hey, setting the tone for the night is the most important part of the evening. Is setting the tone.
Wow, you sir need to learn how to book. There's a bell curve here, and you're about to spike it here in about 2 minutes.
Mr. T says, took a phone call during the show. Archer, who do you think you are? Vince Mc... Somebody ban Turret Man, please.
You do have some Vinny K
I'm unfollowing his shit.
I mean, first you're taking phone calls during shows. Now you're doing premium live events.
Live events.
There's a lot going on here that's highly suspect. I think you are idolizing Vinny K.
Vinny K idolizes me. You know why?
Why?
Because my shows are much better. Mine are actually entertaining and involve wrestling and actual talent. Anyways.
Skipped over that pretty quickly.
But according to him, it takes you 2 shows to get people over as opposed to his 1 show.
According to what?
That's what Vinny K said, right? It takes you 2 shows to get people over as opposed to him just doing 1 show.
All right, so now you're just running yourself into the ground. Good for you.
No, I'm just saying that's what he told me.
And of course, in response, you would say nothing in defense of your superstar on my show with 2 championship belts. Good job. Anyways, it is time for the first match of the night. It is the Road Warriors versus the Hart Foundation. Let's go.
I'm just saying, this is just what Vinny K thinks. And, I mean, I don't know what... I'm not defending him. I'm just saying he's absurd.
He's absurd.
You know what, we're looking quality over quantity.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
Oh, and by the way, did you guys hear that?
To the ring at a combined weight of 500.
Mr. T! For this one, as well as they should be. This match has instant.
Thank God for shitty PlayStation.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The louder you get, the less it connects properly.
Yep, exactly.
You know what's funny is it doesn't do that on the actual broadcast, so it must be the party chat that breaks it up, yeah.
We know, that's why we don't say anything, because it works for the broadcast. But
I was going to say that could be done purposefully so you don't get too loud of a sound in your ear, because it can harm your eardrums, right? So that could be something
That is true.
Yeah.
This is a Sony system. They like their audio.
So you are purposely destroying your vocals so you're not harming our precious ears.
Yeah. I'm running myself hoarse.
This match for these two teams here.
I caught Mr. T off guard with that one. I hope it was turned up full volume and your wife is giggling at you right now, Mr. T. Queen T.
Right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
Look at that ArcherVerse World Pure Wrestling Championship around the waist of the Iceman.
Well, of course, representing the company, being the top of the brand. Who better? And who else? Nobody else.
I love that
Just
title.
That guy.
I absolutely love that title.
Yeah, too bad I'll never be around Elijah Archer's waist.
An incredibly passionate.
He's only ever won that thing once.
Which isn't very surprising. They've always been a very impassioned fan base.
I have to say it again, Archer, because I've said it a million times. When you're over like Rover, you don't need to hold a title.
I mean, what's the point? He just loses them anyway.
Yeah, that too.
It's like, win it one night, lose it the next. Or in some cases, win it tonight and lose it the same night. That's happened too.
More than that.
It's pretty sad, actually. And yet we're always, you know, talking about Chase Coleman losing his belts. Oh, look at this. Ooh.
Thunderous powerbomb.
Big powerbomb by Hawk.
Tagged in. Up and oh, what a gut buster.
Nice gut buster by the Iceman. Catches Animal as soon as he gets in the ring. And to the turnbuckle goes Animal.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, snap DDT by the Iceman.
He's making things look very effective, efficient.
Very peculiar, though, that he went for a quick pin like that. He doesn't normally do that.
No, he doesn't normally do that, but
he's mad because he's the first match of the night. He wants to get out of there.
Yeah, he figures, well, excellence of execution. What's the point in sticking around the rest of the day? I just want to get my shit done, you know. Tell you what, he takes a little more of that, and the Road Warriors are going to knock the shit out of him.
Well, he's definitely got to stop. I mean, he gets ahead of himself sometimes, and Animal's one of those old school guys. He just looks for that opening. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, nice reversal.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, neck breaker by the Iceman.
Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
And in comes Brett.
Getting the partner in here is
Hart Foundation makes a tag, but so does the Road Warriors. And oh, Brett gets caught with a big boot right to the face. Ouch. That'll nicely relocate your septum. Big military press slam by. Indeed, he has.
right to the chest.
Indeed, he has.
Did you try what I told you I tried?
Short clothesline.
Nice short arm clothesline.
Yeah, did you try a short arm clothesline?
Sorry, I was talking.
Here we go, Byron.
Oh, look at that.
The Hitman in some trouble here.
I thought he was going to do a follow-away slam. He turned that into a Samoan drop.
I think the question still applies. Did you try a short arm clothesline?
And there's the reversal for Bret Hart.
I probably wouldn't wake up the next morning if I tried something like that.
Wow.
Nice European uppercut by Brett. Back in comes the Iceman.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against.
Ooh, nice right hand right to the forehead.
A special stipulation added to the match.
Well, let's see if he can land a few more of those. They gotta get.
Oh, beautiful face buster.
They're using their time in the ring quite effectively.
Both teams doing a good job of tagging in and out, keeping each other fresh. So far, so good. I mean, the action is good. The crowd is electric. We'll see what happens with this. The Hart Foundation versus the Road Warriors. I mean, this is about as good as it gets as far as two veteran teams with all kinds of in-ring knowledge. Oh, Hart misses. Hawk just gets out of the way.
Best way to do tag team wrestling is to cut the ring off, isolate them, cut the ring in half. And right now, the Hart Foundation has been doing that pretty well.
Bret Hart did a good job there of quickly getting a hold of Hawk and delivering that bulldog.
The partner must be touching the tag.
Very quickly turned the tides back in their direction.
I mean, things are bound to happen, miscues, mistakes. Sometimes you just don't expect people to move when you didn't want them to. So,
dark match request. Rated RKO versus Show Miz in elimination style tag team match.
He's getting closer, Corey. And look at his.
Interesting. I'll be honest, I hated the rated RKO thing. I did not enjoy that at all.
It was a little ridiculous, wasn't it?
It was just too over-the-top ridiculous, even for an Orton site. You know what I mean? Just when Orton was involved with Edge, it just seemed they didn't click together. It seemed very awkward.
Especially you, Saxton. But then again,
yeah, it seemed like they had nothing better to do than to pair the two.
They just didn't click.
No.
Who was it that did the list?
Oh,
wow. Only the new godfather of wrestling. How dare you not know that the great Jericho...
Like I said earlier, I haven't been a frequent flyer in the WWE universe. I'm more for the Archerverse.
Well, I mean, that's understandable. That is understandable. Animal takes out the referee.
I played football for 10 years. That's my shit.
Oh, look at this big power slam by Animal, covers him up. Bret kicks out, though, very quickly. And he had his...
wasn't there for the pin. Still disoriented from when he was knocked over by a boulder.
Ooh, nice pendulum backbreaker by Bret.
I think anybody would be shattered by that. Seeing a man of that stature coming at you and you might want to think about getting a partner in there for a bit.
Back in comes the Iceman.
Luckily, here at the Archerverse, our reps are replaceable, so no worries.
They are definitely expendable.
And from what I hear, they're quite cheap.
Oh, they are. It's like war. It's awesome.
Man, these guys just keep going back and forth with the power struggle. I mean, neither team this entire match so far have had it. Oh, shit. Why do I have to keep watching that? I hate that. Oh, my God, that's painful to watch.
I think it's well earned.
Somehow Animal back to his feet. I don't even know how he can stand.
Well, nobody will question Animal if he ever has balls.
Of steel, apparently.
Bret made sure they were there.
It's interesting.
Oh, vicious. The Iceman with a springboard leg drop over the top rope. Animal in a bit of a bad way here now. He's in a little trouble here now. Not only is he fatiguing, he just took a rope right to the throat.
Well, Exposed Gamer, I have to tell you, we don't do penalties in pro wrestling.
No.
Animal reverses. He's going off the second turnbuckle here. Oh, big diving fist drop right to the forehead.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery.
I'm talking like boxing and UFC, like a nutshot is completely illegal.
Oh yeah, of course it's completely illegal. That's why pro wrestling's so cool.
Yes.
Rules tend to get leaned on here in the Archerverse. Ain't that right, Archer?
Nice calf kick by Animal.
Behind.
Oh, nice. Did you see the torque behind that back body drop? Holy shit.
Oh, I did. Tell you what, this might set the Road Warriors up for a victory here. They can just capitalize.
The Iceman back to his feet. And back on the attack, but Animal catches him. Oh, good job, ref. You actually got out of the way.
Tag made.
Live to ref another day. Yo, Soul Embers.
Slingshot into a right.
Soul Embers in that home.
What's going down, Soul Embers? What's new and exciting? Welcome to episode number 237, sir. First match of the night. We got the Hart Foundation versus the Road Warriors. And so far, it's been a hell of a match. It's been a complete power struggle the entire matchup. Neither team has had the upper hand for more than maybe 60 seconds, if that. It's been an absolute treat to watch these two veteran teams going toe-to-toe. Both teams looking for that slot, that placement, the invitation to the big battlefield of 2022. The ArcherVerse Bound for Glory.
That's going to be a big benchmark, that event as well, too, eh?
Just got home and my lazy clothes are on. That means that weekend. All right, I got to turn my damn dashboard on.
Wait a minute. He gets home and puts on lazy clothes?
Apparently.
What is he, like a 10-year wife to some husband? What the hell?
I mean, are you wearing a nightie? What are you wearing? What are you wearing, Soul?
He's got wearing a nightie.
Nightie. Or maybe, perhaps, he's the bra and panty type of guy. Maybe he's the bra and panty type of guy.
They call it, hey, that was in the ruthless aggression area.
Ruthless aggression area.
He might have ruthless aggression.
Oh, big elbow right to the back of the head of Hawk. And Hawk face first down on the canvas, not moving.
You know, both these teams have taken their licks. Really, you know, going nonstop to try to prove who the better team is here.
The Iceman and Animal still down and out outside the ring, but Bret Hart stalking Hawk here. I think we might finally be nearing the end of this thing. Oh, yes, sir. Sharpshooter being locked on right in the center of the ring. There it is. There it is. But here comes Animal, though. Ooh.
How close was that?
Nice low drop kick. Breaks up the submission attempt. And Bret Hart's going upstairs. The Hitman looking to fly here. Beautiful diving elbow drop right to the spine. Hawk back to his feet. Look at this. Tackles Bret Hart right to the canvas, and some ground and pound by Hawk. Going pretty good, Soul. Been a good night so far. I mean, again, this is the first match of the night. So if we're basing the evening off of just this match, it's been a great night so far. Hawk now stalking Bret Hart, Christian Hart, watching on intently. Hawk doing a little too much showboating here. Bret looking for a tag, but he gets caught. Oh, he misses the diving shoulder block. Bret evades. Nice European uppercut, and he is back on the attack. Turned the tides, has Bret the Hitman Hart. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. And back in comes the Iceman. Oh, bicycle kick right to the face. Look at this, Hawk is deadlifting him. Gut wrench suplex by Hawk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Christian Hart is found himself in a place he doesn't want to be here.
I don't know, but Hawk has an arm lock on here. Christian Hart fights back, though. Some body shots right to the liver. And he tosses Hawk right to the corner. To the turnbuckle goes the Road Warrior Hawk. being double teamed by the Hart Foundation. And look at this, Bret the Hitman Hart with a sleeper hold. But Hawk grabs a hold of the rope, and that submission attempt has been foiled.
And the Hitman cometh.
Yeah, the Hitman tried to cometh. He got roped up, so to speak.
In the hard way.
That's rude. I have no bulb in my leg. It's not fair. I need a new bulb.
Hawk still stalking the Hitman. And Christian leaning over the ropes. He's just waiting for that tag.
Watch out. Running, swinging neck breaker.
Nice swinging neck breaker.
Just a little too much, in my opinion.
That was a nice swinging neck breaker. And look at this military press, and he slams him right in front of Christian Hart. Christian Hart does not look too happy. Covers him up, but in comes Christian Hart. Wasn't needed though. Bret Hart kicks out. This match is still a go.
Snap there. Look at this.
Ooh, nice snap suplex by Hawk.
And make a tag. Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
Bret Hart looking all kinds of tired. Needs to get out of there. Big bear hug by Hawk.
Oh no, this is trouble.
In comes Christian. Big club to the back.
He somehow breaks free.
And Bret Hart with some elbows right to the side of the neck.
One of the Harts just need to get a good sharpshooter on one of these boys, and it would be all she wrote. Just gotta find that opportunity.
Gets the tag.
Well, I mean, Bret Hart had the sharpshooter on earlier, but a rope break prevented him from submitting him.
Handle finds its target.
No, it wasn't a great opportunity at the time.
No.
They will find that window again.
They will.
Hopefully.
Oh no, we've got a problem.
Christian Hart taking Hawk upstairs here. He's got some bad intentions. Here we go. Wow. Hurricanrana from the top turnbuckle. Hawk down and out in the middle of the ring. He might be out cold here.
I think so.
Can you believe what he's withstood here?
Hawk kicks out. Maybe not.
Wow.
I mean, the way he landed on the back of his neck there, it looked like he was just done.
Well scouted reversal there. Set him up.
Big Russian leg sweep by Christian Hart.
I would say if Hart hits another big move like that, I don't think Hawk's
wow. He friggin' ego. Did you see that? You gotta love it. Wipes his boots on the mat like a bull, ready to roar.
And he makes it to the ropes. Did you really doubt that he would? Come on, Cole.
Christian Hart just stalking Hawk, but Hawk's not moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Christian Hart has on his mind here.
Oh, that's what he had on his mind. He waited for Hawk to make a move and punt kicked him right in the ribs. That was vicious. Hawk with a reversal whips him to the corner. In comes Animal. We're going to see a little double team here.
Slingshot into a right.
Oh, elbow to the face and a springboard elbow drop right across the throat.
One of the most amazing combinations.
Animal in full control here. Big clothesline. Takes Hart right back off his feet. And now it is Hawk stalking Christian Hart. Perhaps it is the Road Warriors that are going to end things here tonight. The Animal can't make up his mind. It looked like he was going to go up to the turnbuckle there, but he changed his mind for whatever reason.
These guys are really pondering and taking their time in the ring. It's almost like they feel like they got all the time in the world to do what they want to do.
Look at this. Big belly to belly.
At the oh my goodness, crushing it.
Ooh, big right hand by Animal.
From behind. Back suplex.
And another back suplex.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Tried to make Christian Hart part of the mat with that one.
And he got a near fall out of it.
2 count only.
This was over.
2 count only. Cool. Holy hell, what a match. I don't give, you know what? You know what? At this point, I don't even care who wins this match. This has been a fun. This is the best start to a show in a long time. The best start to a show in a long time. What a match. Right? The Hart Foundation versus the Road Warriors. This is epic.
Looking to end this. Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Bret Hart knows what he's doing.
This is how you open a show.
Not be taunting anybody right now.
Big elbow right between the eyes.
I can't say I expected to see this tonight. It's not every day you see a guy as talented as him take such a beating.
Nice back suplex by Bret Hart, getting a little payback. Both he and Christian Hart have been met. They met the canvas with a back suplex of their own, courtesy of Hawk and Animal. They returned the favor.
Wow.
Or he returned the favor, anyways.
They should do Hawk Animal
look at this.
and retire that.
Sleeper hold, locked in, but in comes Hawk. Big club to the back, breaks up the submission again. And this match continues. Animal is face down on the canvas, and Bret the Hitman Hart rallying the crowd up just a little bit as he stalks his prey.
What's this? Did the Hitman come to wrestle or just showboat? Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey. Oh, you're absolutely right.
Well, see, now that Michael Cole's upset about it, I'm kind of for it.
Vital at this point in the match.
I'm kind of for it now.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Wise move by Animal. Slip out of the ring, catch a breather. And look at this, paid off. Catches Bret Hart in a game of cat and mouse.
What a shot.
And now it is Animal taking Bret Hart upstairs.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
They've done so much, but there's so little on him.
Wow.
Arm drag.
Big arm drag from the top turnbuckle, and Bret Hart now the one back down on the canvas. Middle of the ring. Yo, Punishment Gaming, how you doing? Welcome to episode number 237, my friend. The Archerverse War Zone. We continue our road to the Archerverse Bound for Glory. That is the first big pay-per-view of 2022, so things are getting a little intense. Rivalries are raging. Feuds are firing on all cylinders. And this, Punishment Gaming, is the very first match of the evening, so welcome on in. It's been one hell of a match so far. It's been a power struggle all night long, back and forth. These two veteran and very seasoned teams are putting on an absolute clinic. But how you doing, Punishment Gaming? What's new and exciting? What is going on in Punishmentville? Yeah, we know that. I mean, it didn't take... I want to ban him now for thinking we're stupid. Can somebody please ban Punishment Gaming? Thank you.
He's a regular on the show, so I don't feel bad making this joke. Is it a punishment watching your video? Is that why you made that your gamer tag?
Kick to the gut.
I'm slowly going through a name change to see if it helps some things. He says, yes, please, ban me.
Ban me, I need it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
You gotta love it when people ask to be banned now, eh? Then I will ban the chat, he says. Ban the whole chat.
Perfectly.
Oh. Nightbot's giving him hell for spamming.
Yeah, I know. Nightbot's an asshole.
Fuck Nightbot.
I'm still trying to figure out Nightbot and why it's not working exactly the way I want to here on YouTube. It's very finicky.
Mine did the same
nice
thing,
knee lift to the face. The Iceman back on his back.
Oh, man.
Ooh, stomps him right in the elbow joint.
Straight punch.
Nice drop kick to the chest.
Because we're here for a marathon.
We are in the middle of a marathon. Good God.
Is this 2 out of 3 falls? Please tell me no.
It is not.
Oh, God.
But how dare you beg that a match would not continue in the middle of the squared circle between these fine superstars of the Archerverse? I should ban you now.
Specimens of greatness.
Oh! Jesus, what is it with him and boots to the faces? And he's caught Hart now like 3 times with a boot. 2 jumping boots and 1 just standing boot. But I mean,
that's got to be payback for the punches to the testicles.
That was, oh my God, that looked awful.
Showing him his flexibility he is.
Yeah, he definitely showing off some agility there. Some athleticism being poured out by Hawk. Did I see your other dark match request? No, I actually didn't. Whoa! The Road Warriors have pinned the Iceman and picked up the big W, so the winners of the match, Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. Wow. Did not expect that.
I mean, either way you look at it, either team really deserved it at this point.
Well, I mean, they were so fatigued at this point. I mean, it probably, the wind blowing a little hard in the wrong direction would have toppled one of them over. And again, it really doesn't matter who won that match. That was epic. Those two, I mean, those two teams just easily stole the show. If any other match is as good as that match on the card, we will give them raises. Good luck. They just set the bar so high. That said, it is still an epic 7-card match. We still have 6 matches to go, 4 championship matches. The road to the Archerverse Bound for Glory is going to continue heating up and intensifying tonight. We are less than 2 weeks. Matter of fact, we are just over a week away now from the first big pay-per-view of 2022, the Archerverse Bound for Glory. That's if I can still speak English by then. All right, let's see what is next on the docket. All right, up next, the rivalry continues. We've got 15 minutes of iron. It is Team the Turret Man, Johnny Braddock, the Terror, revitalizing his rivalry with the one Elijah Archer. They are going to go 1v1 to see who can score more pinfalls on the evening. Is this going to end their rivalry? Probably not. But I, first and foremost, do not mind watching these two I do not mind watching them slug it out at all. At all. Just as long as they're not in the middle of the ring doing some sort of, team crumpet fest. We do not want to see a segment between Braddock and Archer. We want to see them fight. I find it funny, they have the Hollywood Blondes victory celebration. Alright, second match of the night. It is just about go time. These two gents are ready to come out to the ring and throw down they will. So without further ado, here we go. Matchup number 2 here at episode number 237. Johnny Braddock versus Elijah Archer. Let's go. I will be back in about 30-60 seconds-ish. I'm going to grab myself a beverage. I am thirsty. I need liquid that quenches thirst.
Is an
30, 60 seconds. That's all you got.
As opposed to anything else that would quench your thirst.
Exactly.
From Kansas City, Kansas. Weighing in at 250 pounds. One half of the...
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint.
You know what would quench my thirst?
Who's involved here tonight?
You're absolutely right,
liquid.
Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
Yeah, more liquid.
I mean, there are liquids out there that don't necessarily quench your thirst. Coffee's one of them. Coffee doesn't quench your thirst.
Mm-hmm. Soul Ember says he's looking forward to the Nightmare Express. I can't blame him when he has life-size posters hanging on his wall of the ladies.
Title's not on the line.
All right, there we go.
Respect that about it.
Holy Jesus, they made it to the ring fast. What the hell? Did somebody light a fire under their ass?
No, you were just unusually fast.
Oh, wait. What am I thinking? It's 1v1. Because, I mean, Demolition's entrance is quite lengthy. I was wondering, I'm like, how long was I mean, it didn't feel like I was gone longer than 20 seconds. And Braddock's already in the ring. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, we would see some spectacle in the Archerverse stadium right now, covered in baby oil if he was out.
The one Elijah Archer, he's definitely going to be looking to get back into that spotlight. His standing, his status as far as the big pay-per-view of the new year of 2022, the Archerverse Bound for Glory, not looking good.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time in Archerverse history, but it has most certainly been a long time, many moons, since Elijah Archer wasn't at one of the pay-per-views. But unfortunately, things have not exactly gone his way over the past several weeks. So as of right now, unfortunately for all of those who would love to see Archer at the Archerverse Bound for Glory, that just may not happen. I mean, he would need a win tonight, and he better have a big week next week.
Byron, given who he's in the ring with here tonight, does his approach change at all in this one?
Well, it's only human nature to want to give a little bit more when in the ring with a known enemy, but you have to be careful not to try to do too much. Staying within yourself is key here.
I blame Distinct Cone because Distinct Cone, like the mod with the most, has been MIA.
One thing comes to mind in an
part of Archer's cheering squad, so he's been depressed, you see.
But I think mental toughness is
it's affecting his performance. And Archer getting beat down already by the Terror Johnny Braddock. He some ground and pound, and now he is stomping a mud hole. Not looking good for Archer. Look at this deadlift. Gut wrench powerbomb. Wow. Johnny Braddock starting off with a big boot to the face. I was about to say bang, but
I hate to say it, buddy, but I think the superior athlete in the ring is perfecting Archer's performance.
Wow. Big flying knee drop. He's going back upstairs.
All the way up.
He is going back upstairs. Braddock looking to fly again. And Archer back to one knee.
Get the notification. What did he miss?
Ooh, big elbow drop to the top of the head from Johnny Braddock. And look at this, more ground and pound. He is vicious tonight.
Targeting the stomach.
He's looking a little
he is vicious tonight. Look at this, more ground and pound. He is pounding Archer into the mat. This is crazy. And by the way, Kyler Wooten. Woot woot. Thanks for joining the show. Welcome to episode number 237. We continue the road to the Archerverse Bound for Glory. This is the second match of the night. The only thing you've missed, Kyler Wooten, was an epic, near hour-long matchup between the Hart Foundation and the Road Warriors. Road Warriors ended up picking up the big W, but if you had to watch that match, it did not matter who won that match at all. It was an epic. They raised the bar so high, the rest of the roster, they're going to really have to bring their A-games if they're going to be able to even match the bar that the Hart Foundation and Demolition set for the evening. And we have a fire card. We still have 5 more matches. 4 of them are championship matches, but that is how good the first match of the night was. Man, oh man, Archer's still taking a pounding here. Nice arm drag.
Ooh, that kick.
The level of aggression here from Johnny Braddock, cool. Look at, oh, here we go. The mayor of Elbowville taking Archer to Elbow City. Man, oh man. I mean, he may be doing it to Archer, but it's no less impressive. I'll be honest, I love it when he does that move. It's a little sad that it happens to be to Archer at the moment, but I love watching him do that. Why is the crowd cheering? Why are you cheering? Archer's getting beaten. No, we need to ban the whole fucking audience. Somebody ban the audience, please.
To be fair, you're the only one chanting for Archer.
Oh, Archer kicked it. Probably. Distinct Cone's not here.
He's been quickly taking control here.
And Carliti would be cheering right now if you know, Carliti was here. But they are not here.
Now with complete control.
Ooh, a stunner out of nowhere by Archer. And now Archer looking to turn the tides finally. Soul Ember says Archer has this. Well, I don't know. You've got more faith in him about now than I do. Soul Embers, he's been doing absolutely terrible. But look at this. Archer making a comeback here, trying. He's looking to turn the tides. And now it is Johnny Braddock on the receiving end of an ass whooping. Wow, big leg drop right to the throat. Archer covers him up.
Referee barely had time to begin.
One count only.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
One count only. Braddock powers out after one.
I'd kick out. One drop to that leg drop too. Such
oh! Wow! Did you see that? Whoa! Now that was an AKO out of nowhere, and Braddock kicks out after two. Man, oh man, right off the ropes. That was an elevated RKO. I mean, who expected that? Now they're cheering. Now, how cynical is that, though? They cheered because Braddock got tossed into the air and AKO'd. I mean, before that, they were cheering because he was beating up Archer. This is a vicious, nasty crowd tonight. A vicious, nasty crowd.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
I mean, the more violent it gets, the louder our crowd gets. Absolutely savage. Braddock turning the tides again, reverses Archer, throws him down to the floor.
Set up for the side Russian leg
Big
sweep.
side Russian leg sweep by Braddock.
In the face. The body is starting to fail at this point.
Tosses Archer back into the ring, back into the squared circle we go. That is where we want to be. Uh-oh. Braddock with a barrage of attacks here. Big jumping clothesline right across the chest. And Archer down again.
Setting him up for the...
Oh, the flatliner, and Archer just ate the canvas. And look at this. He's not done. He's picking him right back up. Oh, wow. The viciousness of Johnny Braddock tonight. And look at that. Archer somehow kicks out again, and Braddock is pissed. Braddock not happy at all with that. If I was the referee, I think I'd be staying away right now. Oh, look at this. Hammerlock applied. He's got a Kimura lock, a standing Kimura lock.
That's gotta hurt.
It's locked in tight, but Archer's still trying to fight it out. Oh, look at that, a big liver shot. He broke out of the Kimura lock with a big liver shot.
Ooh, brutal body shot. The end is looming now.
If I'm his opponent, I'm going for the cover immediately. Then I'm going for another.
Man, oh man, what a battle this is turning into.
This is where he can really pull away.
Big uppercut right to the throat. And now it is Archer on the attack.
That should do it right there. What's it going to take to keep it
Braddock
down?
kicks out, 2 count only.
He refuses to lose.
And right back to his feet, the terror. But Archer reverses. Tries to toss him over the top rope. He's in a little showboat and doesn't even realize that Braddock hung onto that top rope. Oh! Oh! A spike DDT right into the ring apron. And there we go, back outside the squared circle again. And uh-oh. Archer with a razor's edge on the unforgiving floor. And now it is Johnny Braddock in all kinds of trouble here. Archer tosses Braddock down to the mat. Ooh, big right hand right to the chest. Nice reversal by Braddock. Wow, but Archer right back to his feet. Gets tossed into the commentator's booth, though, and eats the commentator booth, and he is busted wide open. Oh! Double count out. Son of a bitch. Man, oh man, what a great match. Now, how does that work, though? Does that mean they get 1 point apiece? I've never seen a double count out in an Iron Man match. Hey, cool. Here's one for you. Actually, I think Cool's sleeping.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So that was a double count out. I've never seen that before in a 15 minutes of Iron. So how does that work? Do they each get a point?
No, they both.
Zero?
It's a draw.
It's a draw, just no points?
No points.
Interesting.
Zero, it's a draw.
Well, Kyle Wooten says they both get a point. It would have to work one of two ways, and either way would make sense. I wouldn't care, but I just did. I actually. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely a wash.
And how dare you think I was sleeping? I gave you every opportunity to hear me.
Wow. Braddock just tosses Archer like he's nothing.
There's not much to Archer. He's just paperweight.
Paperweight.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
You can't call him a paper champion anymore. He lost his belt.
Hey, he's just there to barely hold
look at that
until someone else gets it.
Narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad. And again, yet another.
I thought he was going to go for a reverse power slam, but he just tossed him to the ground. But Archer right back to his feet. And look at this. No way. He's taking a page. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going to take a page out of Johnny Braddock's playbook, but Archer apparently not that ambitious. Wow. Braddock just barely kicked out in time there. Archer just about stole one.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Archer just about stole one. Yo! AKO! 1, 2! And there it is. 1-0 for Archer. 1-0 for Archer. Well, I mean, Mr. T, his elbows weren't nearly as impressive as Johnny Braddock, so, you know, he's still safe. He is still the mayor of Elbow City.
Suplex combination. Not done yet. Another? Man,
triple gut wrench power bombs.
How about one more?
Savage.
Gut wrench suplexes. Showing a lot of fury with these attacks. That's what he does. Keep on the attack. People's elbow.
It is actually called the 1 elbow drop.
Shoulders down to the count. 2.
Well, he only does one, so.
2-0. Wow, Archer. after taking a... I know, right? I was just going to say, Archer, after taking a beating most of this match, is now in the lead 2-0.
He's looking to fly.
I think Archer's cheating.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Big flying elbow to the mayor of Elbow City.
Reverses.
Wow, reversal by Braddock.
You are in trouble now. Knee left.
But met by a knee right in the midsection. Oh, stunner.
This is where his opponent can really start to clean up.
Archer tiring very quickly here, though. 3 minutes left of the match. He better be careful. One count only. Man, he kicked out after one that time, Braddock did. And Archer is tired right out. Big elbow. Big leg drop right across the throat of Johnny Braddock. And here we go again. He's setting him up. The one elbow drop right to the chest.
We're not talking about The Rock. Goes into the pin.
Well, Braddock don't start picking up any pins here soon. I'm gonna write this one off.
That is 3-0 in favor of the one Elijah Archer. And if you watch the first 3 quarters of this match, you're really probably scratching your head right about now. Archer with an onslaught of attacks here. Barrage of strikes to the head and body. Ooh, nice spinning back kick.
One of the most prolific strikers in the game.
Nice snapmare takedown. Minute 40 seconds left of 15 minutes of iron. And Johnny Braddock slams him face first right into the canvas.
Just ruthless.
Nothing but ruthless aggression in this entire matchup, actually. Now, I don't know if we can compare this. Oh, future shock DDT. And T covers him up. Oh, but Archer kicks out. No point for Braddock. No point for Braddock.
Archer refusing to give in. And no feel bad points. Just Braddock's got to earn everything.
He's got to earn it all.
Missed the mark.
I mean, even if Johnny Braddock loses this match, unfortunately for Archer, he's still ahead in the rivalry.
Double underhook.
Oh, another one.
Turning point right here. If that doesn't elevate this rivalry, I don't know what will. With that, he picks up a fall.
There's a point for Braddock. Oh, look at this, a Kimura lock. No way. Never happened.
It won't happen.
Nice body shot by Archer.
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Yo! Downtown by Uptown. Shades of Uptown B. Henry right there. Man, oh man, guys, what a way to start the show. First match, tag team match, Heart Foundation, Road Warriors, epic. Second match of the night, 15 minutes of iron. Archer, Braddock continuing in the rivalry. And Archer picking up a big W here, the winner of the match. 15 minutes of iron, the one, Elijah Archer. And again, if you watch the first 3 quarters of that matchup, you're quite likely scratching your head because we are doing the same thing. Zero clue how Archer managed to pull that one off. And like I said, though, unfortunately for Archer, he might have won that match, but he still is not winning the battle. He is still down by 2 matches to Johnny Braddock. And look at the cuts all over his head. Braddock took him to school tonight. Look at his face is bleeding. His head is bleeding. Wow. Those guys went to war, and again, I don't know, Cool, if we can exactly compare it to the first match of the night between the Hart Foundation and the Road Warriors, but that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. That is crazy. All right, let's see what is next other than cool snoring. Bobby Ventura coming out to graces with his presence from Team Mal RPG. He's, of course, one of the Dudley boys from Team 3D. Coming out to graces with his presence. Let's see what he's got to say. I mean, the Dudleys, as of late, actually, as of late, they've been in singles competition and tag team competition, but they did make it very clear that they're willing and ready to rip up both scenes, but most importantly, they want to chase down the tag team champions. That is their goal. That is what's on their agenda, and that's what they're looking to do. What about you, Exposed Gamer? What did you think of that last? What did you think of the first two matches, actually?
Honestly, the first match I was quite excited for, and they
Can some hold on one sec. Can somebody clip cool snoring, please?
Oh, that's legit. He's not playing. He's actually snoring.
Oh yeah, he's been fading in and out for the last. I mean, he worked all day. And he works for a newspaper, so I would gonna guess that there's lots of points during the day where he's probably pretty bored at work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know other people that work at papers, and they're never all that. You know, they love their job, but it's boring as hell most of the time.
I'm checking to see if I can actually clip it. Clip it.
All right, here we go. Without further ado, from Team Mal RPG, it is Bobby Ventura. Let's go. It is go time. Anyway, cool. After Exposed Gamer answers the question, my question to you the same. What did you think of those first two matches?
Is the show over yet?
Is the show over yet? I don't know. Did the cool verse shut down?
Momentarily. We're back live, though.
I thought maybe that's why it was snoring.
I just like to let you know,
yeah, some bad white noise you get on your end, of course, but you
bad white noise on my end.
Bad white noise. Yeah,
Gotta
deal with it. It's fine.
You have an absolutely beautiful
Very well
voice.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful snoring voice.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. It's only on YouTube, so we're good.
It's that bullshit. It's only on YouTube. I've got several clips on my Twitch channel, over in the land of Twitch, of course, of the one and only Christian Cool having a bit of a Z-Fest.
Okay.
I'm Canadian, so I'm going to say Z-Fest to follow that up.
Respect.
Z-Fest, because that's the only way to say it.
Sounds homosexual.
Especially when you're talking about a car, Z28 sounds gay.
Yeah, that's exactly why. You can't say Z28.
And I don't mean gay as in homosexual either. I hate that. You know that's one thing I want to talk about. I'm so sick and tired of people taking words and perverting them just because they decide in that moment in time they don't like it. First of all, let me clarify something to all you pussies out there. The word gay means happy, joyful, pleasured.
Just like the word queer means stranger out of the ordinary.
Or different.
We thought we might hear from him tonight.
He's ready to lay it all out right here.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Also, to the people that take those words and abuse other people with them, fuck you too, by the way. Because you're the reason that they took those words and became pussies.
Fake.
Nothing worse than a goddamn bully, a racist, a bigot. Unfortunately, it was those people. I mean, we can blame the new generation and they're soft and this and that, but the reason they're soft and this and that is because they were taught to be because of the people bullying them.
Yes, that's why I turned it off.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure. You mad, bro? I guess so.
Bobby Ventura really called out the nasty boys.
He did.
Wow.
I mean,
it's at the top of the big list of dumb ideas.
I mean, they did make it very clear that they wanted a shot at the tag team titles. I just didn't realize that they were talking, sooner than later.
I want to win the lottery.
I want to win the lottery.
You don't see me hitting up the big time, getting the big winnings.
Yeah.
Bobby Ventura should seek things on more of a smaller scale. He should just be happy he has a job.
Be happy he has a job, yeah.
Gotta like that attitude.
I have no idea what the hell these two are even talking about. They just keep... That's just simply banter.
Okay. Bad blood is a boiling.
Good. Boil over. We want to see a fight, not a conversation anyway.
Archer's all about the fighting. It is a wrestling stream.
I switched to this controller by accident. I'm sorry.
You seem to be a lot of anger behind those words.
Sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
Who wants the spotlight? I missed something there. I just look over at the chat and it instantaneously Punishment Gaming says they just want the spotlight. You must be talking about Orton and Bobby Ventura that keep gabbing in the middle of the ring instead of throwing fists.
They're gabbing.
Gabbing.
I can see that your TV's still on.
What the hell is that background noise? I'm about to ban the whole fucking broadcast.
Your
no love between these superstars, that's for sure.
Okay.
Unfortunately for her, I have a Roku system on my phone that lets me know if she's watching TV.
I can hear that. We need to mute shit.
Well, the table is set.
Here we go.
Oh, are they?
Wow, Bobby.
Bring it down?
They are, and Bobby Ventura took the first shot.
Yeah, he took more than one.
And he continues.
Here it comes. This match.
Ooh, powerbomb. He jackknifed Orton.
Something he hasn't been through before.
I was just going to say he continues his attack.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Nice gut wrench suplex.
And this one is
wow, Larry just about beheads him. Look at that, Bobby Ventura. Cool. When was the last time we seen Bobby Ventura this hyped up? Wow, he exploded all over Andrew Orton.
Probably not since his last cosplay.
Probably not since his last cosplay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snakehead. Where did... Alright. Let's see what is next on the docket. This will be the last matchup before the championship rounds begin. Or wait. That was only the... Well, no, it's not. This is only the third match of the night. What the hell am I smoking? Good Lord. That's how long the first two matches were. I, for some reason, thought we were at the fourth match of the night already. We are not. We're at the third match of the evening. And this, a 1v1 matchup between the villain of the Archerverse and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This is going to be a barn burner, and that is next on the docket. Christian Cool, what do you think of Kareem Key Woods facing off against Hollywood Hogan?
Well, the villain is not immortal, so I don't think he has a chance.
What I like, though, is the fact that the villain is willing to take on all comers. I mean, the likes, you know, the likes of Christian Hart and Chase Coleman, and, you know, a variety of others have already faced Hulk Hogan. This, the first time these two gentlemen have ever squared off in the middle of the squared circle, so it should be very interesting. I mean...
Punishment Gaming despises Hogan, by the way.
You despise Hogan? Well, then you're going to be rooting for the villain of the Archerverse then, because he is about to have a dance with the immortal one.
I have to ask the chat, Who in chat heard Christian Cool sleeping, or would you say Christian Cool was
Hollywood
sleeping?
Hogan will do what it takes to grab the win, whether that means hulking
if you
up
think
or
you heard
using
sleeping,
his old NWO
say yes.
ways. And it sounds to me, guys, like this El Paso
I'm sure there's a clip of it by now.
Everything in their power to blow the roof off this place.
Everybody's ignoring you, Cool. Kyler Wooten speaks up. I heard it.
No, you simply heard audio connection issues. That is what you heard.
Okay.
Very loud white static.
Very loud white static. That's what we're calling your snoring, is very loud white static?
Not snoring.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Fourth. Fuck, I said it again. God damn it, I'm so used to, like, this. I look up at the time, it says an hour and 30 minutes. Usually by that point, we're about at the halfway mark, and we're not quite there yet. So here we go with the third match of the night. We got the villain of the Archerverse, Kareem Key Woods, from Team I'm Just Key. He is one of the three from The Place to Be, Trigger Talk TV, taking on the immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It's going to be a barn burner. Let's go. Let's see what happens. The villain or the Hulkster? Who you got? And while these two gents make their way to the ring, I must alleviate my bladder, so I'll be right back.
Alright, let's see who the hell's gonna win this match. Punishment Gaming says, villain or not, Hogan's matches are all the same. Boring. Wow. Very, very clear-cut opinion of Hulk Hogan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way
I have to
ring,
ask Punishment Gaming, did you enjoy much wrestling in the 80s?
Weighing in at 200.
Like, do you enjoy much of the Golden Era?
Kareem, the villain, Woods.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
Neo, he seems to have a great deal of respect for the sports entertainment industry, both past and present.
That truly is an important component to success, Michael. If you can gain an understanding of what those who came before you did to be successful, then you're sure to be successful yourself.
You're born in '88 and loves the Golden Era, but you don't love Hogan. Wow. Wow, I shouldn't say you should love Hogan. At least enjoy the fact that what Hogan did. And, you know, just... you know, be able to stomach a Hogan match. It's just crazy that you just you don't like Hogan. Like, and it's like not Hogan? Just don't like. Punishment Gaming, just not a big Hogan fan at all.
And his
despises Hogan.
Representing the Mega Maniacs.
I don't even know what
California, to say. Weighing in at 251 pounds.
That's okay. He was an Ultimate Warrior fan. That's probably why.
Oh, that's definitely.
That explains everything.
When Hollywood Hogan competes, it is always the main event. He main evented 8 of the first 9 WrestleManias.
Until he corrects us, that's what we're going
with the NWO, and came back to have even more epic battles against the likes of Mr. McMahon, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels.
And suffice to say, I think we'll be seeing Hollywood Hogan run wild one more time
like Hulk
tonight.
Hogan is like saying Shane McMahon is your favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
It's just illegal. Shouldn't be allowed.
Well, Vince McMahon thinks Shane McMahon's a main eventer for WrestleMania, so it's alright.
Who could forget
Shane McMahon
the infamous night at WrestleMania 18 when Hogan went one-on-one with the great one. Truly,
how many people actually pinned him clean? Well, that's the point, Punishment Gaming. Usually he doesn't fight faces, he fights heels. And heels don't fight clean.
And the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And he is a Warrior fan, we called it.
Haha, I made it back before the match started. Woohoo! Hulk Hogan getting the crowd ramped up and revved up, I see. As only Hulk Hogan can do.
When did we start watching wrestling? Born in '85. Started watching it when I was 5, watching old ass tapes.
I started watching it in 1981, and I was living in the country, so I didn't have cable, and it was a while before my uncle installed his great big satellite dish that he had at the time, one of the gigantic ones. They were enormous. It was crazy big. They were they took up so much. Yeah, I mean, they took up so much space in people's backyards back then. So I quite often had to get videotapes from like the local store, and they oddly enough had old WCW, AWA videotapes and some old even some old WWF at the time. So we would watch them, and then of course by the time WrestleMania came around, I was able to watch WrestleMania at my uncle's house. So I've been watching it a long time. My favorite wrestler of all time, of course, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Brainbuster!
And of course, in modern days, one of my favorite wrestlers of today is Kareem Key Woods, who right now is taking it to Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
And they're going to go to war outside the ring here. Wow. A barrage of attacks by the villain.
On some offense, but he expected as much.
Slams Hogan right into the barricade. Oh, a flying clothesline right across the chest.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Woods trying to twist the head of Hogan right off his shoulders.
He is.
Who's your favorite
now inside the ring?
Oh, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart? Nah. Cool.
Kyler Wooten says
Archer loves my ass so much.
Kyler Wooten says he started in 2014.
Yeah, he's a pretty young kid.
When did I start watching Archer? It was.
Would have been around 2001.
Yeah,
would have been right near the end of WCW's tenure, actually.
Yeah, something like that.
Look at that. Punishment Gaming, I wouldn't complain too much. HBK sold his ass off in that match.
HBK and Hogan was a dream match that turned into a joke at Survivor Series due to huge egos not being able to come together in a feud. Well, yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, he sold his ass off.
Wicked body shot.
We're at an 8 count. Hogan dives back in the ring. In comes the villain. Nope. Hogan breaks the count. Back to battle we go.
I love that match. Hogan does a single punch to HBK. HBK flies halfway across the ring. It was awesome.
That was a crazy match.
I mean, seriously, like, I can't hate the match just because HBK made it entertaining.
He did.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I hope he got a good paycheck.
Some grounded pound by Hollywood Hogan. Look at that. He busted open the villain. And the villain jumps right back to his feet. Tosses Hogan in the ring. Here we go. Back to the square circle we go.
The villain sees red, and when he sees red,
Hogan bowled him over. Look at this. Hogan on the second turnbuckle. Big diving forearms right to the face. Damn. Those are big. What were you going to say?
When does Hogan get on turnbuckles? Come on.
I know. Hogan's got a pin, but the referee's still just getting back to his feet.
Well, unfortunately, yeah.
The villain kicks out. Hogan might have picked up the W there if the referee was, being able to think clearly at the time.
To be fair, Punishment Gaming, a lot of people didn't enjoy the HBK Hogan match. I was one of those types that's just like, well, this could have been a lot worse.
Is it enough? The cover!
And the villain kicks out again. 2 count only. And Hogan starting to get frustrated here.
Oh. Can't have that, brother.
Oh, Punishment Gaming, we don't mind that you have different opinions. That's the beautiful thing about professional wrestling. Everybody gets a different perspective, and that's why we love it so much. We don't get upset by other people having opinions. We like to hear other people's opinions. And just because we have a different one doesn't mean that we don't support yours.
Well, Tyler Wooten, that's why the WWE Network on Peacock is so great. You can catch up and watch all the old school WWE. That you can. Live at the time, you can catch up and enjoy and have a great time. Lots of good wrestling out there.
You think Andre and Hogan is way too hyped? Well, not for the time period it wasn't. Now, looking back, yes. But at the time, that was a giant spectacle. It was two of the most prolific superstars on the entire planet because of the time period. Two larger-than-life athletes, the eighth wonder of the world being billed, the biggest man in professional wrestling and the biggest athlete on the planet at the time, versus the immortal Hulk Hogan, who had been basically touring the territories, making sure all the kids say their prayers, take their vitamins. I mean, there was a lot riding on that rivalry.
I would say it's one of the premier concepts and matches when it comes to hype, spectacle, and story. But the match wasn't a barn burner by any means.
No, it wasn't. It was not a barn burner. It wasn't even close to the best match on the card, as a matter of fact.
I mean, the match was Andre barely getting through it and Hogan helping him along the way. That was kind of the match.
Hogan hulking up here.
Oh,
Here we go, make a leg drop again. That is the second time. Hogan covers him up. Wow, he kicked out again. Cool.
Wow. Why?
But actually, Punishment Gaming, we actually agree with you to an extent. It is kind of an overhyped matchup. But just for the time period, when it actually happened, I mean, it was all the hype. You know, it was the hype. I mean, it was the matchup that helped build the WWF and then WWE into what it became.
Yeah. So I bet you Punishment. If you actually went back and watched all the
lead up,
prelude, leading up to the event, and all the read up on the statistics, the facts, and the whole angle.
Whoa!
If you had watched and read all that and studied up prior to watching the match, you would actually get through the match.
Good Lord, the villain kicked out again.
Headlock. Cheap shot right above the eye.
So good. Just make it
I don't think the villain is enjoying the sauce Hogan's giving him right now.
Oh, clothesline!
I mean, I enjoyed the hell of watching the Ultimate Warrior when I was younger too, but I was never as big of an Ultimate Warrior fan as other people were, though. There were just other superstars that I liked far better. And like I said, I grew up watching AWA, WCW, WCCW, so I was watching a lot of pure wrestling matches back then. There was a lot of entertainment value, but not as much as they brought into professional wrestling later, right? So I liked watching guys that could actually wrestle as opposed to just giant behemoths that were going at it in the ring. That's fun too. But so even that said, oh, the villain picks up the W. How did he steal that? Whoa. Are you kidding me?
He's exhausted, that's for sure, but man.
They are both exhausted. Man, oh man, that is 3 straight matches, cool, that have been absolutely off the hook.
And this I love.
Quite an event we got here. I can't believe I fell asleep to it.
Great show of sportsmanship and respect between Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the villain of the Archerverse. Big W, winner of the match from Team I'm Just Key. One of the 3 from the place to be, Trigger Talk TV. He is the villain of the Archerverse, Kareem Key Woods. Wow. Man, oh man.
Tyler Wooten is enjoying the ECW because of the Extreme. Yeah, ECW is definitely its own entity.
All right, Extreme. Exposed Gamer, I heard you. You said you were going to be signing off for the night. Appreciate you being on the broadcast. Enjoy the rest of the show as you lurk away. And tell Zoe and Grayson, who are probably still awake anyways, that Pops loves them.
I will indeed. Zoe is definitely still awake. Grayson was fading away. He's sick now, so he's quiet boy.
Uh-oh.
But before I take off, have you ever told the Archerverse, the Archer's Army, about the time that you saw Andre the Giant?
Cool and I have talked about that. Yeah, so when I was younger, I was down in Montreal. And there was a wrestling event going on there, and of course Dino Bravo was going to be there, Andre the Giant was going to be there, Iron Sheik was going to. There was a whole the Blue Blazer, who was actually Owen Hart. For those that don't know, I'm sure many people do know by now, but it was a great card. And I was about 7 or 8 maybe, and we were driving down, I forget what the hell street it was in Montreal, and we looked to the left as we're driving down the street. We literally see Andre the Giant with his big giant afro sticking out, and he's standing, not just standing beside, but leaning with his elbow on top of a stop sign. He was such an impressive man to see in person. Like, he was, if you think he looks big on television, my God, he truly was a gigantic, thick man. Like, he was huge. Crazy.
Considering his background, he wasn't a bad actor either.
Well, I mean, The Princess Bride was a very good movie. I mean, I think it was underappreciated for a long time, but over time, as people began to understand movies a little more and have a greater appreciation for everything that people that are in movies and produce and make the movies respect what they do and what they have to go through to get that. People looked back and watched some of the old class, especially like The Princess Bride, and really watched it for the story that it told. And it also had very, very good acting in that movie. Like, it was a very well done movie.
Very much so. It's actually kind of sad how many people in my age category don't even know that movie exists. And I'm just like, how have you lived without seeing that movie?
I believe, because of course after the Andre the Giant HBO documentary, and if you haven't seen it, that was a very good show. Watch that for sure. It was a sad, but it was like bittersweet to watch, you know. But it definitely.
Not to interrupt you guys, but if we're going to talk about bittersweet, how about the news that came down yesterday?
Which one? There was a couple different.
Wow, there was a couple different, but yeah. Meatloaf passing away.
Oh, I know. God,
it
was
a long time coming though, that one.
Yeah, well, it kind of was. Yeah, he's been sick for a while, but it's still sad.
His wife passed away too.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, his wife did die.
Betty White passed away right before her 100th birthday.
Louis Anderson passed away too yesterday.
Louis Anderson.
Oh my God. Now I'm sad. I need to go to bed.
That's it. I'm done.
I'm done with this conversation. All these
Punishment Gaming says 2022 sucks already. Is all I have to say.
Man, the day that Jim Carrey passes away, nobody's gonna see me for a month.
Oh yeah, that'll be a loss to the comedic world.
Stephanie and I were talking about this today, actually, and you look at movies that are being made nowadays, and it is so hard to not just slap producers in the face, because they don't have any of the same energy that movies from my childhood have, or even further back. Movies made today are just so boring and out of, like, they're not funny. They're not
because
exciting.
Although it's kind of hypocritical of them to say, people like Martin Scorsese's aren't necessarily wrong, and it's not just the Avengers, because he likes to shit on superhero movies, but it most certainly isn't a lot of movies they make these days. And they forget to have a solid and actually decent storyline involved, that the characters that are in the movie make you invest in that movie. But it really has. A lot of movies have just turned into one big giant amusement park ride. I don't necessarily disagree with that statement, but he was generally just shitting on superhero movies at the time, and what made me mad about that at the time was
we didn't count on.
I mean, what was his movie of the year? It was The Irishman, right?
The Irishman, yeah.
What movies does he make all the time predominantly? Mob stories, mafia movies. I mean, he's talking about these movies being, you know, the same thing over and over again that's exactly what mafia movies are. It doesn't matter if you're talking about Gotti, if you're talking about Franzese and Sammy the Bull Gravano and all those guys. I mean, it's all the same thing.
Not only that, but, like, no offense to people of today's generation at all, but people in today's generation are so tailored to short, sweet, and to the point, and that's what a lot of movies are nowadays. They get through the point of the story so quick, and then they just end it.
Charlotte Knight just called out Stephanie Cannon. That's interesting. The world champion called somebody out. I thought she was out here just to, you know, blow some smoke. The champ calling somebody. Yeah, she's looking for a challenger of her own. Interesting.
Yeah, she must be bored.
She sees talent where it's provided.
That's what I was just saying, Soul Embers. And not very often you see a champion coming out to call out their next opponent.
All right, I'm officially going to sign off. I appreciate being on the show again tonight, and we'll
yeah, it's been a great show. Have a great evening. Thanks for being part of the broadcast, and we'll talk soon.
Sounds good. Have a good night, Cool.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
Showing the proper respect. Well,
so Stephanie Cannon has made quite the impact since signing with the ArcherVerse. So clearly the world champ has taken notice, wants to maybe halt her progress, you think? Or just challenge herself? I don't know. What do you think, Cool? What do you think the purpose is behind this?
Oh, I have no idea, but I think maybe Charlotte Knight is, you know, giving a newer superstar an opportunity to, you know, make it big time. You know, dangling that championship in front of her, you know, showing her that, hey, this could be you.
I mean, looking for an opportunity to pass the torch even, perhaps. Maybe she sees something in Canada. I don't know.
Well, the table is set. Charlotte Knight, not very accustomed to being a ladies champion. This is kind of new and refreshing for her too. And I think she's just maybe going a little overboard.
Yo, Zero Williams.
Zero Williams.
Welcome to the show, sir. Welcome to episode number 237.
Gotta like that.
We're just about to the halfway point of the ArcherVerse War Zone. Right now, we've got the women's world champion actually calling out her next opponent. We were just kind of a little bit in awe over this. Not very often this kind of thing happens, so it's interesting. We're discussing, you know, reasons perhaps why Charlotte Knight would be calling out Cannon. Cool seems to think perhaps Charlotte Knight looking to give a newcomer to the roster an opportunity to prove herself.
But, I mean, you know, that's what it looks like, but deep down we both know what Charlotte Knight's trying to do. Charlotte Knight is trying to pick out easy opponents for her to beat and challenge. Make it seem like she's being righteous, but she's just making sure she can hold on to her title as long as possible.
So you think she thinks that she can walk through Stephanie Cannon? Ooh!
I think that's where she's going with this.
It is go time. That did not take long. Wow.
Carefully.
Big jumping knee drop by Cannon right to the forehead of Knight.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Well, I think Charlotte Knight's finding out the hard way that she's not going to just walk through this newcomer to the roster, Stephanie Cannon.
Well, yeah, and you can't just, you know, just because you're the champ doesn't mean you're, you know, above everyone else.
Some damage.
Well, and she should know that. She's been champion before, like many moons ago. She was champion before, you know, and she got to the top of the food chain and then dropped all the way back down to the bottom of that food chain. So she should know better than anybody else. You don't overlook your opponent. And look at these guys struggling for power.
Well, they are really going at Archer, and it is.
Looks like Charlotte Knight getting the upper hand at the end of this altercation, but the referee getting in between, making them wait till later. They want to go, they're going to have to wait and dance a little later.
Yes.
I mean, there's some times where you get mad at the referees, like, get the fuck out of the way and let them fight. But then there's other times it's like, yeah, no, let you separate them. We want to see a good fight, both at 100%, especially if it's like a main event. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this is the halfway point of the matchup, and then, of course, we'll have our short intermission. We'll shoot the shit, talk to Cool about some of the happenings in the last week in the world of professional wrestling, including some releases. And then we'll get back to the game because we'll be entering the championship rounds at that point. But up next, we've got Beth Phoenix. And from Team AMC Me, it is the Diamond, Ashley Marie, the Trailblazers. Of course, Beth Phoenix was hand-chosen by Charlotte Knight to replace her as part of the Trailblazers. This is the second time they've teamed up, and they're going to be going up against the champions. This is a non-title contest, but they are challenging Jenny Black and Annabelle. And, of course, Annabelle, at one point, was the U.S. Women's Champion, just lost the right for that championship not too long ago to Angelina Ramon, who, savagely enough, Cool, we forgot to talk about this the other night, right? That fatal four-way contest for number one contendership to the U.S. Women's Championship. Angelina Ramon got involved with that herself. How cool was that? The champion got involved in the matchup that is for her contendership. And that wasn't just a 1v1 situation. We have seen that before, but a fatal four-way? You just throw yourself as the champion into a fatal four-way? That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big risk. It takes a lot of guts to do that. And
the Ramones, they're crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That is nuts. I can understand if it's a 1v1, you know, they challenge you down, you say, all right, you want contendership? Let's fight. You beat me, I'll give you a shot. I get that. Fatal four-way is crazy, man. I mean, why would you not, for one moment, take the back seat, take the big fat zero, and watch them beat the shit out of each other, and then pick off the... You know what I mean?
That was some chip on the shoulder, that's all I have to say.
Crazy. I'm sure, though, Annabelle will be looking for another shot at that U.S. Championship. She loves that belt. We know the sentiment involved. But tonight, Jenny Black, the Asian Nightmare, and Annabelle teaming up once again, the Midnight Express, to take on the Trailblazers. That is the next matchup of the night. Let's get her underway. Let's get these vixens out here to scrap it out. What do you think? Trailblazers or the Midnight Express? Both impressive. Well, actually, this is only the second time we've seen these two, Beth Phoenix and Ashley Marie, team up as the Trailblazers. Again, Charlotte Knight was the former tag team partner of AMC Me's Ashley Marie, but she decided to pull away from the tag team division and hit the singles road. Clearly was a good idea for Charlotte Knight. She is the reigning defending ArcherVerse Women's World Champion, but she handpicked Beth Phoenix to replace her to be at the side of Ashley Marie, the Diamond. So tonight, they're going to be in the fight of a life against Annabelle and the Asian Nightmare. This should be good. I am going to have to side with the Midnight Express on this one. Just because, and I'll tell you why before you give me your opinions and thoughts. I'll tell you why. Because the Midnight Express have already had more time to function as a team. They've learned to really complement one another. The tags are solid. I mean, they're just a formidable team in the women's tag team division. Plain and simple. Period. So I believe they are going to defeat the Trailblazers here tonight.
The tag team action
I will beg to differ and maybe put a little more faith in the Trailblazers than you have.
For this match.
You know, yeah, they've teamed up for such a short amount of time, but Beth Phoenix has always been a formidable foe, and she's always, been someone that, very reliable in the ring and knows her shit. And if AMC Me is going to have someone watch her back, I think Beth Phoenix is the best replacement she could have found. And
fair point.
Honestly, I think, you know, even with the little bit of experience tagging, I think all it takes is one mistake from the Midnight Express, and it's all over. I think the Trailblazers can capitalize on something tonight.
All four of these competitors
It's bound
have
to
what it takes to be top six.
Ashley Marie, of course, the NWA Women's World Champion. Beth Phoenix herself, a former women's champion. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are definitely going to impress, I guarantee you, as a team. Two of the very best there is, but taking on one hell of a formidable tag team in the Midnight Express here tonight, though. Definitely their toughest challenge to date, specifically as a unit. Obviously, Ashley Marie, no stranger to the Midnight Express. She, of course, had the opportunity to face them when she was still tag team partners with Charlotte Knight. However, this is a new team, a new Trailblazers, if you will, and they have never faced together as a team, as a unit, the formidable Midnight Express. And here they come.
Yeah, I'll add this, Archer. I thought it was a shame that Charlotte Knight and AMC Me couldn't reconcile their differences. I thought they made a great tag team. Charlotte Knight maybe taking it a little more seriously than AMC Me, was willing to break away to perhaps pursue something of grandeur. And, you know, she's got that title around her waist now, and we're happy for her. But, you know.
Well, I can't say I disagree with you at all there. I can't say I disagree with you at all there, but at least she handpicked a good partner. I mean, whatever really forced that change in I mean, especially when they were doing so well in the tag team division. At the end of the day, she still was looking out for AMC Me's Ashley Marie, and I mean, Beth Phoenix, one hell of a replacement. We'll see how they do against the World Tag Team Champions here tonight. Again, this is a non-title contest. The Trailblazers looking to get into the title picture again. And this is also not a #1 contendership match. This is simply a matchup of the tag team division against the tag team champions. But I would assume, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Cool, but probably though, I mean, if the Trailblazers are able to defeat the champs tonight, it'd be pretty hard to keep them at a conversation involving the titles, I would think.
Well, they apparently don't have a #1 contender, so to speak, right now. So if they can really get an upset win here, that'll definitely cap all to the top.
Agreed. Punishment Gaming, we appreciate you too. Thanks for being here. We'll see you. Well, if I don't end up having a pop-up stream, then I'll see you Tuesday night.
Beth Phoenix reverses it.
And it'll be here live. Oh, wait a minute. Were we on YouTube last week for NWA? Cool, we were, weren't we? I think NWA is live on Twitch this week, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always.
He's going for the cover.
Streamer versus streamer showdown. A little bit of a break from the last and final week of the road to the ArcherVerse Bound for Glory, because the ArcherVerse Bound for Glory is next Sunday. It's going to be a big night. The first big pay-per-view of 2022. But Punishment Gamer
comes in off the tag.
I'll see you when we see you, and if not, we'll see you on somebody else's stream. Cheers.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Wow, nice Russian leg sweep by Beth Phoenix.
Harsh impact.
Big cross chop across the chest.
No.
Look at that, though. Annabelle eats it and delivers a big belly-to-belly. Have a good night, Punishment.
Gokina clutch.
And if I end up having a pop-up stream, everybody will know. I will make sure I post it.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was supposed to stream earlier today, and that just didn't happen.
She's got a long
oh, 2 count. Beth Phoenix picked up a 2 count there. Wow. Beth Phoenix. Really?
Annabelle was very high-headed about keeping that hold on, and she held it on as long as possible without losing.
Yep, she sure did. Ooh, nice shoulder throw by Annabelle.
Just caught flush.
Man, oh man. Annabelle looking for a tag here now, as she should. She took a beating from Beth Phoenix. In comes the Asian Nightmare.
Jenny Black has been impressing me more and more. I see her. I mean, both of them look great with the gold around their waist. I could definitely see Jenny Black do some more singles competition, possibly get far in the Archerverse in the singles.
Any more punches and sacks?
Yeah, I agree completely.
Maybe she dethrones Charlotte Knight. Who knows?
Sorry, who do you think might dethrone Charlotte Knight?
Jenny Black.
Jenny Black, okay. For a minute there, I thought maybe we're talking about Ashley Marie.
Ashley Marie should definitely dethrone Charlotte Knight.
Why not? Why not? Even if it's friendly competition.
Some good contact by Beth Phoenix.
Well, what would be friendly competition could be quite serious, especially if someone's stepping on someone's toes.
Yeah, I don't think they would allow that friendship to get in the way of their. They're both women very serious about their careers.
They are.
Beth Phoenix giving the Asian Nightmare a bit of trouble here now. First Annabelle, now Jenny Black. Beth Phoenix having a great night so far.
I tell you, she ain't feeling great after that kick from Phoenix. That kick was square in the chest.
That was a hell of a kick, yeah. Look at this gut wrench. Ooh.
Good night. Continuous power from the Glamazon.
Nice. Look at this though. Asian Nightmare explodes with a flying forearm, lays Beth out, but she got right back to her feet. Oh, double axe handle right across the face. Phoenix responds very quickly to the attack of Jenny Black. Wow.
Killing momentum. That's
sure
what
did.
The Trailblazers need to make sure they can keep the momentum down from the Midnight Express.
Oh, that did not look pretty. Oh, wow. Look at that.
And there's the
drop kick to the back, though, breaks up that submission attempt. That was a hell of a... That was locked right in tight. I don't even think Jenny Black was going anywhere. If Annabelle hadn't have came in, I think it was good night time.
You know... I think people shit on Beth Phoenix for being, a Hall of Famer. I think as quick as she entered the Hall of Fame.
Well, she did enter fast.
I think people really need to watch. Go back and watch the stuff she was doing compared to everyone else at the time.
No, she definitely earned it. I mean, you can't say that about many superstars.
Yeah,
it was pretty quick.
Sure, she was in the men's Royal Rumble. Who cares? But no, she was doing stuff that women weren't doing when women had the opportunity to do it as well. She definitely stood out and was well earning of that spot in the Hall.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree at all. I don't disagree at all. Wow, fisherman suplex by Ashley Marie. Ooh, Dexter. Man, oh man. These vixens are putting on a clinic too cool. We might have ourselves a fourth epic here. A fourth instant classic. What is it with tonight? Man, alive. The superstars are on absolute fire as they all look for that invitation to the big battlefield of 2022.
You know, I have to really ask Archer, this is something that's been bothering me. I should say bothering me, but it's been in my head for a while now. Do you think AMC's head of hair keeps her from suffering too much from CTE concussions and the like?
Well, when she doesn't flatten it out, it probably does provide some sort of cushioning if she's to get, say, DDT'd or pile drived. I would think.
Yeah, there's some cushion.
At the same time, I think she gets a little angry when they touch her hair, so...
Well, you don't touch the hair.
So there's that. Cushioning, maybe. Pleasurable, not so much.
I don't know. When I see her next time, I'll ask.
There's the tag.
Look at that, Jenny Black tagged herself in. We're going to see some double team action. Oh! Holy shit. Yo, Kyler Wooten, have a great night. We'll see you Tuesday. Again, if I have a pop-up stream, you'll know it'll be posted on Discord. But quite likely, if it's not tomorrow night, it won't happen because Sunday night, board night game, baby. The Coolverse. Twitch.tv/Christian Cool.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not.
It's crazy. I'm streaming twice on Sundays now. It's ridiculous.
I'm guessing a pop-up stream isn't happening this week, though, because I work till 10 tomorrow night. So.
On a save, just in the nick of
But
time.
never say never. I might get home, be wired and bored, and say, screw it, we're going to have an 11:30 start time. You never know. Probably not, but it could happen.
Yeah, definitely doing the Gloomhaven tomorrow for sure.
Oh, man,
me and my boys are ready.
What time is it starting?
Noon, Eastern. Around noonish. It'll probably be just after.
I can actually slide on in for just a little bit because I don't work till 1:30.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Bring
that hot, baby.
Gloomhaven hype.
Oh, what a right! Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree.
The Midnight Express making quite the comeback here.
Absolutely vital.
Looks like we're going to get the tag.
I think you're right, Michael.
Wow, catches her and sidewalk slam by Annabelle. Wow.
She returns the favor.
The Midnight Express was ready for this nonsense.
Ooh.
She's lost some of that energy.
Big head kick and a leg drop right to the throat. Annabelle
If she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon,
looking to end things here, I think.
AMC was a little distracted by Jenny Black, and I don't know what Jenny Black was doing to grab AMC's attention, but it cost her.
Oh, straight forearm. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Man, oh man.
She ducks out of the way there. And finds it.
Exchanging
Clothesline over the top rope. All the way.
chops right across the chest.
Gets out of the way. And fast.
And then AMC Me's Ashley Marie just tosses
Wow.
Annabelle out of the ring.
She went flying.
Measured knee drop.
Beth Phoenix finally back to her feet and up on the ring apron.
Can she take advantage?
Well, AMC giving Beth all the time she can to recover.
Nice reversal by Annabelle. And Annabelle taking the action back into the ring.
As they should.
As they should.
Fall on the outside.
They are not.
This match.
Not this match.
She's in full control now.
Here we go again. Man, oh man.
Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
Two sidewalk slams by Annabelle, but in comes Beth Phoenix though.
Never seen her partner more amped up.
Ashley Marie makes the tag.
Oh, she makes. Here's a cover. Could be it.
Oh, look at this.
Turns it around.
Wow, she turned it around and rolled up Beth Phoenix, but Beth Phoenix kicks out. 2 count only.
Is simply immeasurable.
Annabelle, look at this big running power slam, plants Beth Phoenix.
Oh, is that all it takes?
Snapmare.
Oh, vicious running boot right to the face. And Beth Phoenix rolls outside the ring. In comes Jenny Black. Phoenix goes to grab a hold of Jenny Black, but Black scoops her up. And an F5. A blackout.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that.
Well, the pin count was broken up, but Annabelle took care of Ashley Marie.
That she did.
Oh, what a slap.
Look at this reversal by Beth Phoenix. Tries to toss Jenny Black over the top rope, but Black, look at this. Wow. Now that was a show of athleticism. Vicious. Jenny Black just glaring down at the down Beth Phoenix, waiting for her to move. Goes for a DDT, but a reversal by Beth Phoenix. And Jenny Black eats the canvas. Ooh. Face buster. And there's that submission locked in again, right in the middle of the ring. Jenny Black in pain. Oh, Annabelle breaks up the submission. I think she kind of hurt her back doing that. Did you see that, Cool? She's grasping the lower back there.
Oh, she's in pain, all right.
I don't know if she landed wrong or twisted her back wrong while delivering that drop. Look at that. She, wow, decked Ashley Marie.
She's got nothing left, guys.
And Ashley Marie now down outside the ring.
It's that simple.
And back to work on Beth Phoenix.
In the corner. This is not where she wants to be, Michael.
Oh, another big chop across the chest.
Sent to the outside.
Oh, wow. Springboard dropkick sends Beth Phoenix flying to the outside, but right back to her feet. That is crazy.
All the way up.
Wow. Nice backbreaker by Phoenix. Black back to her feet, though.
This action's been so back and forth, it's crazy.
It has been. Nice shoulder throw. Another reversal by Black. Ooh, face breaker.
Not what you normally want to see.
You wouldn't want to eat it either.
Shut up, Byron. Oh. She's got that gleam in her eyes.
Jenny Black setting her up. I think she smells victory nearing.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
And another blackout.
Warm up the buses. This one's over. That has got to be the one. I can't believe it.
Oh, just broke up the pin in time.
Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Man, oh man. What a match. Jenny Black with the guillotine locked in. And Beth Phoenix has no help. Ashley Marie down and outside the ring. And she is locked. Oh, look at that, she's fighting back. Some big shots to the rib and just throws Jenny Black off. And Beth Phoenix back to her feet.
Oh, the one time they had the opportunity to get the win here. Beth Phoenix just says no.
Crazy. What a match.
I expected it to be over. I think you did too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I thought for sure it was over.
Hung out to dry across the middle rope.
Ooh, leg drop guillotine by Beth Phoenix. Scoops her up. Another backbreaker. Jenny Black's going to be visiting a chiropractor after tonight.
Applying a rigorous
quite possibly.
Oh, wow, look at this. Submission broke up again, though. Annabelle gets there in time.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be
Annabelle got there on time. God damn, this is a good match. Cool. Man, other than a pay-per-view, when was the last time we saw a show with 4 solid matches like this to start the show? We haven't even hit the championship round yet.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute, yeah.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Holy shit, here we go again. No, snake eyes. Drops her face first on the top turnbuckle. I thought she was going for another blackout.
Oh, an alley-oop bomb. She goes for the cover. You can't teach the
wow, Phoenix kicks out again. 2 count only.
What a clothesline!
Damn.
And the torture rack. The torture rack. They're going to be broken in half. This could be it. There's the save. How close was that? Trampling the opposite.
Man, oh man, I don't know, Cool.
Yeah,
what do you think? What do you think?
What's Beth Phoenix going to do now?
This is crazy.
I mean, it's been real back and forth. I mean, this could go either way.
Power slam.
I mean, really, this could go either way.
I mean, I expected a good match between these two, but this has been a great match.
I'll say, yeah, I would agree. Great match, definitely.
They are dividing the line between girls and women.
This isn't going to be good.
Oh, gut buster. Oh, god damn. I think I just saw Jenny Black's ribs move.
Well, her breathing may be quite a clue that they may not be there.
Compromised a little, maybe?
Yeah, just a little.
Ooh, spinning elbow right to the face. Ooh, there's that face breaker again. I mean, the jaw of Beth Phoenix has to be nearly dislocated tonight.
Oh, what a save. That should have been 3.
Should have been 3. It wasn't even 2. What is wrong with Michael Cole? I'm telling you.
The tag.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, big leg drop. Annabelle now stalking Beth Phoenix.
And Beth Phoenix reverses it. It's Beth Phoenix with the opening.
Nice.
Down with authority.
Nice bridging suplex.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early. Too soon. She wants to finish this.
Phoenix not done, still stalking Annabelle.
Double chicken wing applied.
Oh, here we go. Glam slam.
This one's done. But now, can Beth Phoenix capitalize? 2.
Wow, there it is. There, that is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match.
And here's another
Beth Phoenix and Team AMC Mies. The Diamond Ashley Marie, the new Trailblazers. And they just defeated the reigning and defending undisputed ArcherVerse Women's World Tag Team Champions. And just like I mentioned earlier, Cool, that's got to put them at least in discussion. And again, this was not a #1 contenders match. It was not a title match. It was simply a tag team match between two of the best teams in the division. But you've got to think that they're going to now be in the discussion for tag team gold, I would think.
Oh, I would definitely, most certainly think they're now the #1 contenders.
Here are your winners, Ashley.
What a big victory for the Trailblazers. Wow.
And the Glamazon.
And the new Trailblazers now undefeated too, by the way.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Starhawk's been working on his channel. He's almost forgot you exist, Archer. The ArcherVerse almost didn't exist in Starhawk's world.
Guys,
Ban him?
Well, that would be a lonely world, Starhawk. A lonely world. So sorry about your damn luck.
You know what? I think you punished yourself enough. I'm not even going to ban him.
Soul Ember says, damn, 7-star match. Dude, it was good, yeah. Like, that was another match. You didn't, by the end of it, you didn't care who won. I mean, yo, Goanola! How you doing, buddy?
He is the lone wolf.
How you doing, my friend? Why don't you hop on for a few moments before you head off for the night? You can say hello to everybody and then tell us all to kiss your ass and leave. I mean, don't do exactly that. I was just, you know, do not do that. I was just joking, Glenola.
He was not joking.
I was joking. I do not want him to kiss my... I'm not Vince McMahon. I want him to suck my dick.
He's got a superiority complex. Come
the Archer Suck My Dick Club.
If you had one.
Ouch.
Anyways.
Ouch. Are you suggesting steroid use like Soul Embers?
I'm suggesting something just didn't come the way it was supposed to be. Yeah.
Soul Embers is convinced Archer does steroids. Performance-enhancing drugs.
Probably finished what wee little thing there was, and it just... Now it's like the size of an Audi belly button.
All right, so we're going to take a short intermission. We're going to have our discussions, talk a little bit about what happened in the week of professional wrestling so far, some of the releases, and then we're into the championship rounds. The betting will begin. The lights will dim. The crowd will be on their feet. Cool and I will be bantering, discussing purple Priuses. Meep, meep, zoom! Who owns that, by the way, Cool? Who did we find out owns that little lawnmower in the parking lot again?
Oh, that was Soul Embers.
Soul Embers, that's right. Damn, I knew it was somebody. I just couldn't quite remember who it was, you know?
He said it was the official vehicle of his
Snorhawk, what do you mean betting with a question? How do you not know by now what the betting lines are? It happens every single show.
Every show, huh?
Every show. Well, okay. The sarcasm in the voice of Christian Cool. We do not open betting lines for the ArcherVerse NWA. Unless somebody redeems it. And by the way, I still have to reduce the cost on that. I was looking at that and I'm like, not even I would spend 500 ArcherVerse bucks just to open betting lines for a non-championship matchup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're on YouTube, so no betting lines.
That's right. No betting lines tonight. Fuck. We are still entering the championship rounds, though. Yeah, I don't fucking like that. See, I don't have access to polls and stuff yet because I'm not their version of an affiliate yet. So there's a lot of things I don't have access to. I'm thinking that's why...
he's not worth YouTube's time yet.
Exactly. I am also thinking that's possibly why Nightbot isn't working the way I want it to on YouTube. I think that's why. I should probably just disable it for now.
Soul Embers, we come to that conclusion already. Thank you for arriving to the conversation.
Sorry, what was the conclusion?
Soul Embers wanted to remind you this is not YouTube.
YouTube, we're not on Johnny Twitch. Come Lately is Soul Embers.
Yeah, Johnny Come Lately, yes.
Again. What is wrong with him? You know what it is? You know what it is?
What is it?
It's the Prius.
Yeah, it is.
It is the purple Prius.
How does it go?
Meep meep zoom! So anyways, let's discuss a little bit about some recent releases and some of the happenings over the past few days in the world of professional wrestling. Cool. Take it away.
Well, truth be told, it's just wrestling in the way of news has been kind of quiet for the week.
It has, actually.
The only big thing was Mustafa Ali wanting to request to leave the WWE. He's been denied.
He has what? Well, he's got a multi-year contract with them.
Well, it's just what's crazy about it, and this is why people are talking about it. It's the fact that all these other wrestlers have come up after the firings and have asked requests to leave, like Tony Storm and a couple others, and they got their requests and they're gone.
There's some people. Go
ahead.
There's some people that actually don't believe the release request was real. They think it's a way to maybe garner a little more attention to Mustafa Ali. Because he does have a multi-year deal. You're not telling me he's not making a bunch of money.
Sure he's making money, but, maybe the guy takes some pride in his work.
Well, I mean, to be fair, to be fair, and to just correlate with what you're about to say, he wouldn't be the first person to turn down a bunch of money and go elsewhere and then come back later.
Yeah, and that's what I could see happening if they let him go. Now, here's the other thing. I think, if he keeps,
If he leaves, he should go to Japan.
If he keeps pushing, maybe WWE finally does something with him. Maybe they finally push him. Maybe they revise the character he was doing. Who knows? The guy is way too talented to not be used, and I'm sure WWE knows that. If anything, I think WWE is trying to save him for all their Saudi Arabia fucking visits. I think that's partially what it is.
Yeah. So there's that, and that's coming up soon. But
yeah.
I don't necessarily disagree with the concept that it might be a work either. It's possible.
Yeah, and you never know. And if it is, good. Get eyes on Ali. But yeah, he's been sending cryptic messages that he wants to watch the world burn, and it's not about the money, and you know, this and that. Like, he wants to do his thing, and
yep, he wants to light it up. And I have never really quite understood why he's been taking such a backseat. Anyways, that dude can go.
He can, and I think part of that was the whole Retribution stable,
you know what?
Which was doomed to fail from the get-go.
Looking at today's Superstars the other day, and I'm not going to sit here and run off my list, but I sat and made a list of about the top 20 Superstars right now, like current. And I'll be honest, I had Mustafa Ali in the top 5.
Yeah, he would be in my top 5 or 10 right now, too.
Yeah.
Charisma, he could talk.
Yep.
He's good promo, good in the ring. He could tell a story, bumps like a motherfucker.
Awesome in the ring.
He is the modern day, like, Shawn Michaels in a sense. Like,
kinda.
He could do it all. And, like, I think part of it also, and this is not a knock on him.
We still need a new Shawn Michaels because they already dropped the ball with Ziggler.
Well, yeah, I think they
too late now for Ziggler.
Seth Rollins their modern day Shawn Michaels.
Really? I was thinking he's more of the Triple H.
Yeah, he kind of is, but I honestly...
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
What's Roman Reigns?
Yeah, fair point. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is the...
No, you got me there.
Mustafa Ali.
You got me there.
It's not a knock, but this is my knock. He looks a little too much like Seth Rollins. If you put them beside each other, their longer hair, the way their most of their attires and how their attires usually are, and he kind of looks like Seth Rollins.
And by the way, Snorhawk, how dare you tease the army with the thought of betting when we can't bet because we're on YouTube, sir. Okay, continue with what you're saying. I just had to get that off my chest.
Nah, it's fine. Call them out. But yeah. But other than that, like, it's just been like not a whole lot on the news front. People were getting ready for the Royal Rumble coming up, which is, when is the Royal Rumble? Is it tomorrow?
I think is it Sunday? I don't know. No, I know, but they've been doing Saturday pay-per-view. So are they going to have another, or is it actually Sunday again? I don't know, actually. We should probably look that up because we're going to have to watch that shit.
I'm looking it up right now.
We are going to be watching that shit. Royal Rumble's still one of my favorites. I love watching people shit on the Royal Rumble when it's not as up to their expectations for the year because the Royal Rumble is still one of the most entertaining pieces of wrestling for the entire year. It doesn't matter if the actual Royal Rumble was a disappointment or the championship matchup at the end was a disappointment or what have you, or the order of the matches you didn't like. The Royal Rumble's always entertaining. The only thing is I wish there wasn't a pay-per-view every month. And I know there's always going to be. They make way too much money. But I wish they'd go back. You know what they should do? They should go back to the Big Five. And the rest of them are, what's the words they like to use now?
Premium live events.
Premium live events, in between. But they should go back to Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, King of the Ring, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania as the top 5 pay-per-views.
Actually, what the WWE's mission now is, instead of having like the Big Five or whatever, instead of having 10 million events like they used to do, they're trying to find the solid top 10 or 12, like the 10 or 12 that they're going to use every year. That's why they got Day One now. Day One's going to be there every year now.
I hate that. Day One. What the fuck kind of name is that for a pay-per-view?
The Saudi Arabia shows, they're going to keep doing them as long as they can keep doing them. So Crown Jewel.
Hold on one sec. While you continue this conversation, I'm actually just going to hit the washroom real quick. So talk away. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right. But yeah, like all the Saudi Arabia events are still going to happen. They're going to try to do them every year. The Money in the Bank, obviously, every year. So they're tired, and they're going to make sure they're not like shows that have like they're not going to use the TLC theme anymore. They're not going to use Hell in a Cell. They might use Hell in a Cell, I'm not sure, but they're trying to really solidify the 10 themes that they're doing per year, the 10 or 12, and not just have all these other random shows every 3 weeks or whatever. Where AEW is a little different. AEW is doing they have their top 4 or 5 shows a year, and then they have their like basically bigger Dynamite shows that they kind of name. Every month or so. So they're kind of doing that system, similar to what NXT's doing, I guess. Because NXT basically only has like 4 or 5 big shows a year as well. But it's interesting to see how WWE keeps rotating the wheel and seeing what shows they want. But the capacity of the shows, like the only show that's going to be as big as and bigger than anything else is going to be WrestleMania. It's always going to be bigger than everything else. And while the Royal Rumble and Survivor Series and SummerSlam have like bigger like they're more well known, established like shows, I think they're gonna be at the level of all the other shows like Money in the Bank. Day One and all that. They're not going to be bigger than the others. WrestleMania is the only one meant to be that big. So that's how it's going to happen. But yeah, news is kind of lacking this week, unfortunately. Trying to see if there was anything else that was real big this week. Let me look here. News. Let's go. I just want to see news, man. See if there was anything that was super big. Impact Wrestling is going to honor Jimmy Rave next month, which is kind of cool. Jimmy Rave was very, very. I think he was a decent talent from the indies back in the mid 2000s.
I have slid back in, just so you know.
I forgot Impact Wrestling's going to actually honor Jimmy Rave next month.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, so with like ROH also residing there and Impact, because he was in Impact for a time, yeah. Both ROH and Impact basically gonna pay tribute to the man. So that's good to hear. Hopefully, unfortunately. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot of news, unfortunately. But of course, Gunther. How do you feel about Walter being called Gunther?
I do not like that one bit, and he's taking a bunch of flack for it already, too.
Oh, I know. Well, because they were going to call him Gunther Stark. The WWE actually pulled away from trademarking Gunther Stark, and they're just going to call him Gunther now.
But what a ridiculous name. Everybody already knows him as I mean, he's already over.
Yeah, I know.
He's over like a motherfucker. I mean, he doesn't.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title.
I don't know.
I mean, this is not like Hulk Hogan calling himself Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He's still calling himself Hulk Hogan.
All of WWE right now.
This is Exposed Gaming still lurking. And by the way,
guys, this is without a doubt,
we were involved in conversation, and we're going to continue the discussion, but the first matchup in the championship rounds for the Archerverse Women's World Championship, we have Stephanie Cannon, the newcomer. She is undefeated, and she is taking on the reigning, defending, undisputed Women's Archerverse World Champion, Charlotte Knight. But yeah, I absolutely detest. I'm not a fan at all of the Gunther thing. Oh, hold on, my dog wants to go to bed. Just a minute.
Yep.
But yeah, feel free to continue that conversation, because I do want to continue this conversation.
What were we talking about? Oh, Gunther Stark. Yeah, so, like, why would anybody just... I can't imagine this was Walter's idea, obviously. Why change the man's name when he's fucking over like Rover?
Guys, the title is up for grabs here.
That's
and
like...
This might be the most highly anticipated title defense.
That would be like The Rock, like, at his peak, being called something completely different. Yeah, it just makes no sense.
Will be no easy
Stone Cold is the,
sure,
you know,
in fact, this
Stone Cold Steve Austin is in a feud with McMahon. We should
today.
change Stone Cold Steve Austin's name right then and there. Like, I don't know. It just made no sense to me. Why change the name? It just seemed unnecessary. Alright, let's see what,
Introducing the challenger from Toronto,
let's see
Ontario,
if Stephanie
Canada.
here is ready for the title match here.
The Assassin, Canada.
Charlotte Knight giving her opportunity.
And introducing the champion.
She almost kind of looks like a young Stephanie McMahon.
She's the Charlotte Wildcat Knight.
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen.
Charlotte Knight. Hopefully this isn't the last time she sees her title here.
The champion came out here somewhat gloating their belt around.
Giving the newcomer an education is what I'm expecting.
Give anyone the right to gloat. Look, what good is it being on top of the mountain if you don't get to look down on everybody else?
That is a sad attitude to have.
Into the tie-up they go. Who's going to end up with the upper hand? Controlling the tempo. In full control. Oh.
Yeah, get a drink, guys. Give me a moment.
Ooh, what impact. Oh!
Right to the back.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Whoa, it's another reversal. DDT! For the win to retain the championship! Not sure what made her think now is a good time for a pin attempt.
All right, had to get me another water. And looks like Charlotte Knight is taking the newbie to town here.
Reverses, can she take
Showing
advantage?
her what's up.
Unleashing the strikes.
She is just dominant right now.
Dictating the pace of the match now.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Leaving the ring here, they change the
All right.
entire complexion
Charlotte
of this match.
Knight really taking advantage of the newcomer here. And the newcomer's just trying to buy herself some time here, but Charlotte Knight on the prowl here.
By the champ.
Get it? I said prowl because of, you know, her face paint.
Pin broken up easily.
But yeah.
Seem to be just testing the waters a bit there. Someone's going to be walking funny.
Apparently pinfalls can happen outside too. Man, this newcomer just not going to find her way around here. I'll be surprised if she has a job tomorrow.
Elusive movement there. Roundhouse kick.
But yeah, you can tell Archer was definitely interested in the match. He left me here all by myself to call it. Thank you, Archer. No one had to even redeem it. I gotta freaking do the match by myself. Newcomer taking Charlotte Knight to town here, showing her what the steps are really made of.
Cover by the challenger.
She needs to throw Charlotte Knight into the stairs a couple more times if she's going to have a shot at the title here.
Kicks out.
Nice kick out.
Oof, kick finds it.
Oh, the quick roll up and the ref nowhere near. You can definitely blame the ref on that one. Charlotte Knight had all day to kick out of that. And she's going back in the ring.
Thunderous sit-out spine.
Needs I thought she was going to stay in the ring for a bit, regain her composure, but goes right back out.
She is ready for a
Sorry about that. Turns out he didn't want to go to bed. He wanted to go outside.
Yeah.
Back now inside the ring.
So what have I missed? What's going on? I see Stephanie Cannon has the champion down.
Well, the newcomer, well, it's been a lot of Charlotte Knight, but the newcomer's taking advantage of Charlotte Knight's ego. And unfortunately, Charlotte Knight bit off more than she can chew here.
This rivalry just keeps getting better and better.
What happened? Was she showboating or something?
Basically taking her time, pretending that her foe is really
that'll hinder your modeling career.
Let's just say she's been taking the match very nonchalantly.
Underestimating the opponent, perhaps. Ooh, nice powerbomb.
Stephanie here is starting to make. Stephanie was begging to come back. Unfortunately, Charlotte Knight is starting to take things a little more seriously. Archer
got a Boston Crab locked in tight here.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Yeah, that's weird. She just let go.
She let go.
Oh, here she goes. She's going upstairs. Oh, frog splash.
A championship level move.
That is it. That is all. The winner of the match, and still the ArcherVerse Women's World Champion,
So special.
Wildcat Charlotte Knight.
It was very unfortunate.
Look at AMC me trying to drop some emotes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, AMC me. AMC me.
The fact that they say oops.
Yeah, I was hanging out on her channel earlier while she was streaming.
Yeah, I was there earlier myself. Before I went live?
Yeah, I stopped in right as you left.
Well, that's probably the quickest match of the night.
Yeah, it's definitely the quickest match of the night. And it's a shame. Charlotte Knight handpicked this woman knowing she was going to win this match. Is this the kind of champion that's going to represent the ArcherVerse?
Ladies and gentlemen,
it does beg the question.
Like your life depends on it.
I mean,
exactly what we saw here tonight.
I didn't see much of the match. What I did see, Stephanie Cannon looked pretty good at times, but Charlotte Knight very quickly overtook the match, and then, well, the rest is history. She defended her championship and remains the undisputed champ.
AMC me doing the stream wrap-up stuff. She's here. She's a here.
Well, we are glad you're here, AMC. You actually missed a good matchup between the Midnight Express and the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers put on a clinic tonight. All right, co-main event of the evening. And this is for the ArcherVerse World Tag Team Championships. The new champions on the block. The first tag team to ever hold all 4 World Tag Team Championships. They are Grand Slam champions. And more importantly, currently they are double tag team champions. They are the NWA World Tag Team Champions and the ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions. Rex Byron from Team Pixelator and Andrew Orton from Team Ziggy Flex. They are the Nasty Boys. Andrew Orton and Rex Byron, and they are taking on the Dudleys, Team 3D from Team Mal RPG. It is Bobby Ventura teaming up with his partner in crime, Bubba Ray Dudley. I don't know. What do you think about this one? I mean, the Team 3D has definitely been improving. I mean, because when they first started
I'm trying to figure out how Bobby Ventura is a Dudley.
Oh, Bobby Ventura is a Dudley. He's adopted too. He's adopted too.
Well, so was Spike, but he at least changed his name. Come on. Anyways, honestly, I don't expect much out of the Dudley Boys here. I think the Nasty Boys will run away with this one. This be a very, very quick, clean match.
So you think the Nasty Boys retain the titles here?
Easily.
All right, you heard it. Team Christian Cool says that the tag team champions remain Grand Slam champions here tonight.
So there was WrestleVotes got a report earlier in the week, which was interesting. It was about WWE officials are disappointed with NXT 2.0 in its first 4 months.
Yeah,
I saw that saying that they thought more fans would gravitate towards the newer stars quicker than they have. Could it just be too much, too fast? Either way, I don't expect any changes just yet.
No.
Honestly, don't make changes. It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, the only problem with it is the stupid fucking paintball bullshit that you fucking promoted it with. That design looks terrible.
I mean, yeah, that's the only real problem I have with it. Primarily is
the all-accepting rainbow colors, like all over the place. Like
it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't like. I don't know if they're trying to say that the entire that if you're everyone in NXT is is acceptable, or they are accepting of everyone that is in NXT. I don't know what their message is.
Well, even if they were, they could come up with even if they were, they could come up with a better design than that.
They could have. They could have come up with an edgier design or something.
Because you're probably not far off the mark. They're probably trying to, NXT's the place of acceptance or whatever, and that's fine. But man, oh man, give them a better design. Give them something. I mean, that is horrible. It looks like a kindergarten created it.
Yeah, kindergarten decided to paint the walls one day, and there you go.
Yeah, it's awful. As far as the action in the ring and the rising
storytelling and the action in the ring
and the rising talent, no problem at all.
No problem. I've had no issues.
Nope.
I mean, I'm invested. I hate Grayson Waller. I fucking hate Von Wagner.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I love LA Knight. Imperium looks like they're going to dominate NXT. The Diamond Mine's really against it. I'm really into everything that's going on in NXT.
Yep.
For better or worse. I watch AEW and I just can't get into half of what's going on. Impact is, there's some good stuff there. NWA is a little
for sure.
slow, but it's. And then Raw and SmackDown is four episodic shows over a month that can be condensed into one mega show, and that's all it needed to be.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown have been abysmal. I mean, the best thing about wrestling right now is really the Brock Lesnar storyline, really.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's great.
Yeah, the Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley. Again, if they do this correctly, it could be huge.
I had to go back and watch the Brock Lesnar boombox. That fucking cracked me up.
Oh my god, that was bad. Yeah.
And he had his own boombox Lesnar shirt and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a whole fucking thing just for that episode.
That was when That was when he was the Money in the Bank holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
Oh my god.
Great. But okay, so now that we bring up so now I got now I gotta say this for sure. We brought up Ali earlier. I really feel bad for Ali because one, he had an opportunity to go for the title. He got injured, lost, and Kofi Kingston took his spot, ran with it. Two, he was supposed to win the Money in the Bank that night, and they brought in Brock Lesnar and told him, hey, Brock Lesnar's going to get it.
Yep.
He was supposed to win it that night. Like he was always at the cusp of being like
team in this match for the tag titles.
Pushed, and it just
so vital in a tag match.
Something always.
I feel bad for the dude. I really feel bad for the dude.
To come out of the gate.
Something always threw a wrench in the plans. That's for sure.
Always, they always go with something else, or like they don't initially pull the trigger.
Big reversal.
God, I just really wish they do something with him. He's so damn good.
He is. I agree.
Good right now.
And this is comparing where he fucking came from, some random former cop who just did some indie shows that they called up to 205 or to the Cruiserweight tournament just to see what he had.
Yep.
No one knew who he was. No, he wasn't even that big in the indies. Like, no one knew. I asked everybody, this is Mustafa Ali. Oh, he's from Chicago. He's not that big. Fucking, this guy was awesome.
That's the impact.
Yeah, I mean, the potential of Mustafa Ali is filthy.
When you saw his homemade promos about the streets of Chicago, what he used to do and everything, my God, I've never seen such good promo work in quite some time. It was good quality shit.
It was.
I was hoping he would go to the moon, but we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe they'll kind of give him a break or something.
I mean, I didn't know who Mustafa Ali was when he first came around on the scene. The first thing I thought is, how is this guy this good already? That was my first thoughts of Mustafa Ali. I thought, who is this guy and how is he this good? How is he just here now if he's this good already? Like
I said, size is a thing. He's a big family man. He always wanted to stay close to home. Wrestling was a second thing. I think
respect.
If I remember what happened, I think his wife just let him do it. I think when he initially did the
Holy
Cruiserweight
shit,
thing,
did you see
that
that?
was all it was going to be.
Bobby Ventura just flew off the ropes with a fucking Hurricanrana.
Oh, he's showing them the Dudley way, Archer. He's showing them the
Dudley way.
How impressive
But
was that reversal?
I don't think Ali thought he was going to last much longer in the Cruiserweight division, or than the Cruiserweight tournament. I think that was all he thought.
What distance? Challengers a little worse.
What a fall-away slam. He tossed it clear across the ring there.
Lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say
he did.
He
He
make
did
that
for
tag
sure.
here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Looking to make the tag here.
Unfortunately, Dudley had the advantage, but this is where the Nasty Boys are gonna take over from here. I don't see them letting go of the control here.
Well, Rex Byron definitely looking to pick up steam here.
Just a step quicker.
Ventura tried to overtake, but look at this. Byron catches him. A huge spine buster. Did you see the elevation on that?
I did, for sure.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oh. Big clothesline right to the back of the neck.
Make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's
In
no
comes
way
Bubba
around it.
Ray.
The tag is vital at this point in the match.
And he catches Rex Byron off guard. Big lariat.
Almost there. Don't give up now.
Somehow gets the tag. Struggling to get
And throws him by his head.
Michael.
Bubba Ray Dudley. Bully Ray. Which, by the way, I liked much more.
Oh, Bully Ray was great.
Frig yeah.
Fucking Bubba Ray finally got to be what he really wanted to be, and showed a character. Just, it was outstanding. It was great.
Oh! Wow.
Hard offense landing on the champ.
He's not looking good.
That was a big sidewalk slam.
He has no option but to make it to his corner and get his
Where
partner.
the hell are
Desperately
Saxon
needs to
and
make a tag
fucking
here.
Braves?
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
Good question.
Well, I'm sure I hear Michael Cole too. Where the hell did he go?
Tagged in.
Back comes Bobby Ventura. Byron still wobbly on his feet. Look at this. Luthez press, a little bit of ground and pound.
And the Luthez press. Here's the pin. Title on the line. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Wow, he picked up a 2 count there. Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Man, oh man.
Here we go again. Oh,
Byron with a reversal, though. Ooh, he went for a cutter.
It looks like they both
Ventura shoves him off. And now he's beating down the champion. Hammer fist after hammer fist.
Here's the tag.
We're going to see a little double team action here. Ooh! Ooh, super kick, but Byron able to make the tag, though.
We may be looking at a whole new match. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to
Orton bowls over Bubba Ray, but not even a 1 count. You're not going to do Bubba Ray dirty like that.
No, Bubba Ray doesn't do dirty.
He does not do dirty.
He might do you dirty, though.
Orton picked up a 2 count there, though.
Oh, Orton just picked up what he can.
Big right hand. Both went for a big right hand, but Orton connected first.
The Dudleys are putting out all the stops to try to win this title. And,
nice bulldog.
Not in a great place.
And another bulldog. Bubba Ray eating the canvas.
I don't know.
The Nasty Boys doing what they do best, dominating and controlling the match.
They have most certainly taken over this matchup. You called it. You called it earlier. You saw that the Dudley Boys were looking a little bit fatigued. And the Nasty Boys just kept gaining momentum. Oh! Ventura just breaks up the pin. That was just about all. Here we go again. Another bulldog. Good Lord.
Those bulldogs are proving effective.
There's going to be a permanent imprint of his face on the ring.
Beautiful suplex.
Yeah, nice standing vertical suplex by Andrew Orton.
Putting together some big moves here.
Hoping to make a tag here. And it sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing.
Rex Byron getting a little exercise outside the ring there. Found himself a treadmill, I guess.
A perfect vertical suplex.
Making sure he stays fit during the matchup.
Oh, indeed. He's looking great. I don't know what the hell's partner's doing on the outside, but...
No, that's what I mean. He's just out there on a treadmill. And another bulldog.
Now he's getting on the ropes.
What is it with Orton and the bulldog tonight?
This match may be over sooner than later.
I mean,
oh, look at that.
Enjoying it.
Ventura went for a drop kick and Orton caught him. Ooh, big elbows to the face. Here's the tag. We're going to see more double team action from the Nasty Boys. Another big back body drop.
Unless he has no interest in walking away with the winner's end of the purse, he needs to make a tag immediately.
Ooh, what impact.
Rex Byron pumping himself up.
Measuring it up one more time.
Perhaps the champion senses that the end is drawing near. Ooh, jackhammer. Byron with a jackhammer power slam. Oh, Bubba Ray barely breaks up that pin. That is the second time in a row they've had a near fall. Byron caught. Ventura jackknifes him. He's not done, picks him right back up. But a reversal by Byron. Nice fireman's carry takedown and a boot to the face. As Ventura attempts to sit up.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey. Oh, you're absolutely right, Corey.
Byron just kicking him down. Talk about kicking him in while he's down. He moved one muscle and he got a boot right into the side. Look at this though. Ventura reverses. Corner to corner. Spine first into the turnbuckle goes Rex Byron. And Ventura unleashing with some right hands. Big European uppercut. Byron is down. And Ventura unleashing a little bit of ruthless aggression on Rex Byron here.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Oh, big back body drop.
Landing.
Abdominal stretch.
This is a great way to wear it.
Bubba Ray's got it locked in.
And he finds a way
But Byron fights out. Hip toss.
I think this
Down goes Bubba Ray, and Byron back on the attack. Look at this. Look at the strength of the Beastmaster. Wow. What a show of strength right there by the Beastmaster, Rex Byron from Team Pixelator.
Yeah, this match is quite a bit. A little more than I was expecting.
A fantastic co-main event, that is for damn sure. And every single match has been solid tonight. I mean, my God, what a night.
Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent. Out of it in the corner. Tagged in.
I mean, go back and watch the VOD. You're not going to find one single bad match. It's been an epic evening. Non-stop, all-elite wrestling.
Can it be? Will the reign continue? Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Take that, Vinny K. Ooh, Bubba Ray kicked out.
He needs to change something fast.
Another near pinfall for the champions. Big scoop slam by the Snake, Andrew Orton. Ooh, Bubba Ray reversing, big knee and a super kick. And look at this, he covers up the champion.
And the champ kicks out. Not yet.
Wow. What do you think, Cool?
Gets out of dodge there. He caught him slipping.
Oh.
Pendulum tick-tock.
Big pendulum backbreaker by Bubba Ray.
Right hand.
I think these guys are going to fight forever.
From the middle rope.
Oh, big body splash by Bubba Ray. Vicious.
He's got him here. He's got him up. And clothesline to the
Man, oh man. Bubba Ray not just looking to win, he wants to beat them down. Back in comes Bobby Ventura.
In control here with a
nice swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Whips Orton to the corner. But Orton reverses. And there goes Bobby Ventura corner to corner. Big jab to the face, boot to the face in return though, and a clothesline from behind by Bobby Ventura.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now.
Ooh.
No reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Knee right to the face. Oh, takes out the referee, but Orton to the corner, and Orton
he continues to press forward
in a bad way right now. As Bobby Ventura continues to beat him down. And he is stalking Orton, who can barely move.
Oh, what a kick. Pow, what a shot. Carefully measured.
Big elbow right to the face. And look at this, Orton somehow manages to reverse.
In off the tag.
Bubba Ray tags himself in.
Look at this.
Ooh, big stomp.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Bubba Ray utilized the ropes to
He's so close
put
to
a little
tag here, Corey.
torque into that big stomp to the chest.
And he gets to his partner.
Oh, he's making him feel it.
He definitely made him feel it. Look at this, Byron setting up Bubba Ray. Oh, wow, folded him up. Oh, Bobby Ventura gets there just in the nick of time. But Byron not done. He's setting him up. Looks like he's going for a jackhammer. Yes, sir, there it is. Jackhammer.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Oh, and there it is. The champion picks up the victory. Bobby Ventura attempted to break up the pinfall, but Byron got the big W. So the winners of the match, and still the ArcherVerse World Tag Team Champions, and of course, they remain the only team to be crowned Grand Slam Tag Team Champions from Team Ziggy Flex and Team Pictulator. They are the Beastmaster, Rex Byron, and the Snake, Andrew Orton, the Nasty Boys.
Well, they do prove why they are Grand Slam champions and why they are the current ArcherVerse champions right now.
I don't know.
Man, oh man.
The back that can actually unseat this dominant champion.
These teams really put it all out on the line in this tag title match.
What a team.
I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
I would say so.
Yeah, they've done it all. At least as far as the tag team division goes. Wow, what a night of action, cool. We're now at the main event of the evening, and then we have a dark match main event that I can't quite remember what the hell it was, actually. I'd have to scroll back. I'll do that while we get the next matchup started. But here we are, the main event of the evening for episode number 237 here at the ArcherVerse. It is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. It is for the ArcherVerse Light Heavyweight World Championship. The OG Kurt Jordan from Team KJ2294 taking on the Viking Dustin Graves from Team Exposed Gamer. This is going to be a slobber knocker, Christian Cool, but it is going to be another epic instant classic to add to the evening, and what a night of action it has been, Cool.
Yes, it has been. And by the way, I did find the dark match that was requested.
Excellent.
Now, are we doing this match anyways? Because we're not 100% sure if this person's even around to watch the match, but I'm sure...
That's fair, but... I mean, it is an episode of the ArcherVerse War Zone, so it would warrant and justify a dark match main event. But if person said is not here to see the match they requested, perhaps Christian Cool has another matchup in mind. Yep, a go-home happy match. So how about Christian Cool thinks about a matchup he would like to see, and if the person that requested the match doesn't speak up by the end of the main event on the main card, then we're going to roll with whatever Christian Cool comes up with.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah all night long.
Yeah. I mean, unless Thomas Nagel comes back around and says something, because he's the one that suggested it.
Thomas Nagel, who is actually Woozy 1993.
Yeah, I kind of gathered.
I think he should just change it to Woozy, but maybe he can't. Maybe that's the whole reason behind the 1993.
Well, the naming convention is limiting on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why you see Christian Cool with an actual gap in between it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Main event of the evening. The ArcherVerse Light Heavyweight World Championship on the line. Kurt Jordan, the OG, versus the reigning defending champion, the Viking Dustin Graves. Let's go. It is go time.
Archer, I don't know who I hate more.
The undefeated champion, the Viking Dustin Graves.
The following champion versus champion.
You know, now that Mr. T speaks up again, it would be fun to watch Elijah beat up Johnny Braddock again and try to get a little closer to evening the odds, because Johnny Braddock is still 2 matches ahead of him, and that is, in Archer's words, of course. In Archer's words, of course.
That put me to sleep earlier.
That is ghastly.
You heard me. You were all about, Christian Cool snoring. Christian Cool snoring. Yeah, it put me to sleep, so I don't want to watch that.
And here comes the reigning, defending, undisputed NWA United States Heavyweight Champion from Team KJ2294. He is the OG Kurt Jordan, baby. Looking to become a double champion himself tonight, Christian Cool, he is. That must make you very happy, thrilled to death, if you will.
Not exactly. I almost want Dustin Graves to win.
You almost want Dustin Graves to win.
I don't. Honestly, you know what would satisfy me? If both these guys had a double count.
I'll make a bold prediction here, guys.
A double count out. That
champion at the end of this one.
Bite your tongue,
that is disgusting.
There's no way the champ is walking out of here without his title. It's just not happening.
I'm sure that's leaving a real bad taste in your mouth right now.
That is not how we want to end the show. After such a great evening, I mean, we did have a count out tonight, but even that was acceptable because of the quality of match that took place prior to that happening. But not for the main event. That we would have to fire them, I think, if that happened. If they get counted out, they're both fired. Off to WCW they go. I take that back. We're not giving them our talent.
Hey, someone tell the Viking that Malachi Black called. He wants his gimmick back.
Malachi Black.
Yeah, the fucking face paint in the eye.
Except for Malachi Black is not undefeated.
Well, that's a gimmick, too.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late.
I thought they would have had Malachi Black undefeated for, a lengthy period of time, to be fair.
True, but I think they were planning on running a stable, because why wouldn't you run a stable in AEW?
Yeah, sure, why not? We need more factions. I think they're lacking. I mean, I'd have to have another look, but I'm almost positive they're lacking in factions.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was at least 20 already, but we need 21.
Yeah, we need 21 or 22. I mean, it's a lot easier to not invest in any of the characters that way, you know?
It is easier. It's
much easier.
Everybody gets screen time equally, yeah.
Everybody gets screen time. I mean, you don't know who to watch or look at, but everybody gets screen time. It's good.
It's good.
Most of them aren't talking or doing anything. They're just standing.
Booking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and that's what I noticed about the booking. Unless you're CM Punk or Bryan Danielson, you get 2 minutes of screen time with your faction. That's all.
Definitely an attempt at reinventing the square wheel. All right, here we go. Main event of the evening.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Mass.
Is here ready to watch his boy do some work.
The original gangsta.
Double count out. Let's go.
The original gangsta.
And introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the Dustin.
Great. Thanks for that.
Viking.
I got original prankster from The Offspring in my head.
Yeah. When you said that, I was like, oh, here we go.
Challenger in their corner, absolutely hell-bent on capturing the title.
It is go time. Who's it going to be, the OG or the Viking? Which side are you taking, Christian Cool?
I would love to see.
This championship could main event any show.
I thought there was more people in the Archerverse.
Anytime.
Bold declaration, Byron, but given the competitors,
I don't want to take sides.
You don't want to take sides.
I hate both these guys.
The hate is equal from Team Christian Cool. To be fair, he hates all the other teams. To him, Team Christian Cool is the only team.
Into the collar and elbow tie up. Only
no. I don't hate all the teams. I don't hate Marshall Omega.
Oh, now he's so now you're taking sides. So you won't take.
He'll never be at Christian Cool's level. He'll never be at Christian Hart's level. That's why I don't hate Marshall Omega.
What a clothesline.
Oh, I see. I see. People that are playing on a more even battlefield, if you will.
People who may call themselves a threat to Christian Hart's title.
Boom! Michinoku driver.
Damn, the champion.
Yeah,
he's
making
over.
The OG feel like, oh, geez.
Look at this, though. The OG reversing the polarity here.
In the face. Caught off guard.
Nice German suplex by the OG. God damn.
He's in big trouble.
Well, he had to do something. He had to turn this match around. He was
nice over the head, belly to belly. I mean, the OG would just love to become the first, not just win the championship belt, but more importantly, end the undefeated streak of the Viking Dustin Graves.
I mean, I'm just real glad Graves lit a fire for Steve Urkel's ass here.
Wow, crucifix powerbomb by the Viking.
Plenty of fight left. Yeah,
wow, 1 count only. The OG kicked out quick, but he is tired and feeling battered. And look at this, another sit-down powerbomb. The OG taking some real damage, cool.
He's resilient, though, and you'll see that as we watch more of this match. Hopefully he can...
Oh, he busted him open. Big elbow right to the eye.
Nice suplex.
Wow, exploder suplex. But look at this reversal.
And another
wow,
both of them are bleeding.
More fight left.
These guys are crazy.
I mean, they're both going at 100 miles an hour.
They are.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
And this is falls count anywhere, so there will be no count out, cool. You were listening when they announced the match, so when you were talking about, I'd love to see a double count out. That's not going to happen tonight on the ArcherVerse War Zone live on YouTube.
Well, I hope someone DQs.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Standing vertical suplex over the rope and down to the unforgiving floor, and the champion got to be hurting after that one, but somehow...
Graves deserved that after taunting.
Graves, he deserved it. I almost said reserved, but he kind of reserved it. He did kind of reserve it. Reservation from the OG.
Hoisted up. The champion into the cover.
Oh, gutbuster.
You know, some people like to say they bring their A games to matches. I say Graves brings his pain game to matches.
Pain game. And speaking of, the OG tosses him right into the barricade. Ooh, head first off the barricade goes the Viking. And the OG just tosses him down to the floor like a rag doll. And again, down to the floor. He's just tossing him around.
Some would say the OG is the wizard of the ArcherVerse, and if you want to ask us what that means, we can't tell you.
Graves tosses him back into the ring. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this. Blue Thunderbomb.
This has got to be it. This was not
oh, the OG kicked out. He kicked out. There was, man, oh man.
Stay on him. Stay on him.
Like a layer of skin separated the hand and the canvas.
You gotta stay on him.
Wow.
Oh, man.
God damn, this has been a great show. What? Like, the matches have been just stellar tonight. They all were looking to upstage Vinny K, and they certainly pulled it off. Because let's face it, Thursday Night Thunder was smoking hot last night. Yeah, I got to give Vinny K props. Credit where credit is due. He put on a good show last night.
His offense is on point right now. It is all going his way right about now.
But tonight, absolutely epic.
With the championship on the line. A kick out, and you can see the
OG kicks out again.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
The OG tosses Graves back into the ring. Graves is looking frustrated. Likely getting tired. The match has been very physical and grueling so far.
Beating up the OG is like beating up a piece of iron.
Oh, nice flying close. Yeah, you're right. It reminds you of that part in Rocky IV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about.
Yeah.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
Like the first time you see down Draco's face.
He is not human.
Crashing to the floor. Perhaps he's thinking
that was one of the best parts of that movie. Is like, he's worried.
Jumping close.
He's like a piece of iron.
Did you end up seeing Creed 2, right?
I didn't finish it. I watched half of it.
Back in from the floor.
Okay. That wasn't that bad. It was kind of interesting to see that rivalry renewed.
I'll finish watching it at some point. Personally, for me, it wasn't as good as the first one, but
no, it wasn't. But yeah, I would.
Oh shit! Did you see that face breaker?
There's two.
Yo, the champion did it.
Oh, he did. He did.
That is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the ArcherVerse Light Heavyweight World Champion from Team Exposed Gaming, the Viking Dustin Graves. And Barrett Warner, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode number 237 here at the ArcherVerse. This was actually the main event on the main card for the ArcherVerse War Zone. Right now, all the superstars are battling it out for the right to fight at the first big pay-per-view of 2022, the ArcherVerse Bound for Glory. And it's been a hell of a show. The matches were smoking hot all night long.
Here is your winner.
And that is it for the main card. We're now about to hit our dark match main event, the go-home happy match of the night.
And that's a huge win
and
for
since
this guy.
Thomas Nagel is not here at the moment and is not here to see the match he requested, Christian Cool has been thinking up a dark match main event, a go-home happy match that will send us off for the weekend. And then we'll see each other again Tuesday night over in the land of Twitch, twitch.tv/TheArcherVerse, where the ArcherVerse will be back in action with the co-host with the most, likely the guest host with the most. Who knows, maybe even the great Glanola. You never do know. It is the ArcherVerse NWA, so it is free for all. For those that want to join the party and enjoy the show, it is the streamer versus streamer showdown. All 61 streamers will be there. Who's going to wrestle, we don't know, but they'll be ready to go. And it is going to be an epic show, so make sure you're there Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the night is not over. Let's get to our dark match main event of the evening. We're going to head over to the ArcherVerse Insurrection Stadium in just one moment. So congratulations, Team Exposed Gaming. Epic match, great title defense. And by the way, he remains undefeated. Much to Christian Cool's dismay, of course. I mean, come on. Tell me you're not just a little bit excited that the Viking was able to remain not just champion, but undefeated. Look at the talent he's faced. Go back and watch his matches and look at the talent he has
why
faced.
They call it the Light Heavyweight Championship? Because that title weighs 10 pounds less than mine, bitch.
Which one? You have two.
Does it matter? It doesn't matter which title I compare it to. His title is lesser than both. But anyways, no, yeah, he's kicking ass. That's why we are choosing Dustin Graves for the dark match.
Alright, so there, as you can see, our next show, the ArcherVerse NWA, Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's have a look at the calendar. As you can see, it's the final week, the final showdown. The battlefield has been set. The road is on fire. Glory Road is full steam ahead. This is the final week before the ArcherVerse Bound for Glory, the first big pay-per-view of 2022, and what a show it is going to be. It is next Sunday night, live, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is going to be one hell of a spectacular and extravaganza. The show of shows for the beginning of 2022 belongs to the Archerverse. Be there or be square. Be like Christian Cool and be there. All right. So before we end our evening, it is time to get to the go home happy matchup. The dark match main event of the evening. Christian Cool, lay it on us, baby.
All right, so let's see the match options here.
Oh, for which one? Like all of them, or
I'm just thinking.
Do you want to see custom matches too?
Yeah, let me see custom matches.
And 1-on-1, 2 versus 2, triple threat, fatal 4. What do you want? Fatal 5.
1-on-1. I want to see what's 1-on-1.
All right. So the one matchup we're not using because it's technically supposed to be for Bound for Glory. I forgot we were going to see that at the top of the list. God damn it. I'll explain that later.
Anyways,
yes.
Let's see.
I also have, by the way, another one for the tag team division for Bound for Glory.
Nice. All right. Let's just get out of there. I didn't see what I wanted. All right. So
these are the options for normal 1-on-1.
Yeah. I kind of figured. So what we're gonna do is all right, backstage brawl.
Backstage brawl. All right. Oh, it's got to be backstage or Raw. That sucks.
Really?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's dumb.
It is dumb.
Very dumb.
Very, very dumb.
All right, we're gonna have Mr. Dustin Graves.
Oh no! All right. Dustin Graves. He's still thinking this is going to be good.
Have him go against... Well, if he lost to this guy, he wouldn't. I don't think he could live it down. Have him go against Jack Stone.
Jack Stone.
So here's the thought process of this match. It's backstage.
It's backstage.
Beat each other. If Dustin Graves loses, I'm happy. If Jack Stone gets the shit beat out of him, I'm happy.
Fair enough. All right, here we go. Dark match main event, go home happy match. It is Dustin Graves, the Viking, versus the Giant Enforcer, Jack Stone, and this is going to be a backstage brawl. Let's go. Backstage brawl. This is a first, is it not, for a dark match main event? I think it is.
I think so.
I think it is.
I just wanted something different.
Well, success. Anyways, do you want to know what the surprise matchup for the tag team division is for Bound for Glory or no?
What's that?
It is a tag team Iron Man match.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, at least it'll end quicker than a normal match.
We need to get some help back there, guys.
I hate to admit it, but it will go more than 15 minutes.
You're not wrong.
Their minds. Everyone in the back needs to stay away from the oncoming devastation.
I believe I called it the Tag Team of Iron. Now,
you would.
I would. Now, the Iron King match, that is going to be what we utilize to crown new kings, because Mr. Self-Proclaimed King of the Archerverse, which, by the way, we've never granted, is going to start putting that crown on the line. That crown and robe are going to be put on the line at Bound for Glory in an Iron King matchup.
Hellacious
I just think it's funny. He brought the gimmick in, and we're only going to acknowledge the gimmick when it's represented on someone else. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty impact.
If he somehow wins,
unless TV is supposed to be part of the tournament, then, well, I'll laugh when he makes it past the second round and he's in the competition.
Well, I assume what would happen is there'd be a tournament for that, and the winner would face Devious at the end, I would think.
Oh, wow. They're in.
Oh! Holy shit, he's power blocked. They're in the locker room.
Whoa, not so fast.
I looked away for 2 seconds. They end up in a locker room.
Read him there.
Yeah, he literally shoved them through the door.
Head first, I hope, at least.
He did.
Oh, Ayo, throw him through the TV. Throw him through the TV. No. Throw him through the TV. They're not listening. They're not listening. Can somebody, like, turn on the PA system?
Oh, by the way, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. They released a lot of stuff for
I want to talk about sex, baby. Sorry, what?
Saw that one coming.
They released some stuff for 2K22, visuals and other stuff.
Yeah, I know. I watched the trailer.
Good. It looks, I'm still tempered. Expectations are still
You know what
tempered.
I expect? I expect
what?
20. I expect 2K20 with an updated roster.
Smart strategy.
A few extra features and the same problems.
I don't know.
I have. So here's the thing.
And he's going after the torso.
I do not trust 2K anymore.
Take a genius to realize
Every single
area, which is what we're seeing here.
Every single sport game is full of glitches and bullshit. They're gonna put a hefty price tag on that upon release.
And if 2K doesn't design it, 2K publishes it. Visual Concepts is designing it, and
no, I know who's designing it. But if you wait 6 to 8 months, not only will they fix the problems that are gonna come with that game, it'll be cheaper.
Great reversal.
Oh, it will, I'm sure. But I don't know. I'm trying not to be too detrimental about it. What I saw looks good.
It's been
I'm real excited for the GM mode. I really love that.
No,
GM
that's
mode.
intriguing. And
I would love to stream that. I would love to stream the GM mode.
See, now that's something you could stream.
Yeah,
that is something you could stream.
Yeah, see, I would love to have, like, the, I
hope they put the controls back, because the controls for 2K20 suck.
God, I hope.
Or at least give you the option to switch.
Get out of the way!
Or customize in general.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Like they used to do for hockey games and stuff. Football games actually brought that into as a thing. It was Madden games that invented that. That allowed you to change control. Every year they come out with a game, if they changed anything, they'd give you the option to go back and play with the classic controls.
Yeah, speaking of Madden games, I actually want to do a retro stream of Mutant League Football if I can get my hands on it.
Well, I don't know if I care about that or not, but I wouldn't mind playing a good new football game.
He's about to do it again.
I'm not. Mutant Football didn't do anything for me, but I mean.
What a clothesline!
Well, I don't know. I just enjoyed like the having your rosters destroyed and the pit mines.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
It was just, I don't know. I really love it.
Understandably.
I played the shit out of that. Plus, it was like it made fun of all the stars of the main games.
Yeah.
Going for the ride.
Going for shit.
Referee might want to think about stepping in here.
God damn, that had to hurt.
Impact.
What the hell did he just hit him? What is he hitting him with? What is that?
That looks like a briefcase.
He hit him with a briefcase in the forehead. Who hit the TV? They finally hit the TV and I missed it?
Yeah, Jack Stone got thrown into the TV.
Massive atomic drop.
Nice. A little bit more respect for Dustin
Exposed
Graves
Gaming's
now.
like, why?
Up and knee right to the spine.
Ooh. Why not? Why not?
Boom.
This is enjoyable. I'm loving this. Why aren't you loving this?
Indeed.
I mean,
tell us why you're not loving
brawl.
this.
Why would you not love this? Like this?
He has him right where he wants him.
Oh.
He has a problem with change.
He does.
Setting up again.
Oh, what a
He's been wearing the same underwear for 10 years.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Right?
Yep.
Using the elbow as a... The target's been acquired once more.
Oh, that is a big elbow coming down on his skull.
Takedown.
Nice takedown. Damn. You know what, though? For a 400-pound dude, he moves pretty quick, eh?
I know, right?
He really actually does remind me of a young Andre.
It's a long way up.
Just like Andre, eh?
Oh, man. Final time, the
Just
last ride.
like Andre, eh?
Hit the mark with that one.
If only he was turned around.
Eh?
On the briefcase.
Hey?
That's brutal.
Eh?
Oh, nasty impact. Great agility there.
Big elbow, eh?
Nothing fancy here.
I'm done with the A's.
Backbreaker.
I just won't ask you to stop because I know you're Canadian and can't fucking help it.
Everything's got an A attached to it.
I know.
What a press. Really just laying it in. Oh.
And
damn.
There we go. Man, I don't know why Exposed Gaming's not enjoying this. This is great.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
I don't know, but I'd say
That drops him in a hurry.
he's holding well against a giant. That's for sure. I mean, he is a light heavyweight. Let's remember that for a moment. And I know we can talk about other light heavyweights, and like Shawn Michaels, and that probably could battle Jack Stone himself, but
Can you guys believe the power?
nonetheless, still impressive.
I wish you could throw him on top of the fucking lockers.
You want to see him throw him on top of you just want to see him do anything to destroy Dustin Graves.
Backbreaker.
Pretty much.
Oh, ouch.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Great reversal.
Is it knockout for the win?
Boom, right in the button.
I don't know. Well, you can, but it's also pin and submit.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. He's in control.
Oh.
Suplex.
That was a devastating suplex.
I don't know if I want to go on this.
Oh, here we go. He's setting him up.
Have to because
Last ride coming up. Ooh.
Put to sleep in this one.
Yep, that's it. That is all. He knocked him out. Now, of course, Team Exposed Gaming will argue that that was a dark match, so it does not count. But it is still his first loss.
I enjoyed that. That was great. Can't take that away from me.
That is it. That is all. What a fantastic show. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Episode number 237 was completely fire off the hook. Make sure you go back and rewatch it. Show your friends. Send it to your family members. Spam it to whoever you don't know, too, as while you're at it. Just don't tell them I told you to do it. But I appreciate you for being here. As always, we'll see each other Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the ArcherVerse NWA, the Streamer versus Streamer Showdown. All 61 streamers will be there with the wrestlers. Make sure you're there, too. It's going to be a great show. Again, if we do have a pop-up stream, I'll see you then, too, but I'm not going to commit to one, so at this point, I will say we'll see you Tuesday. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. You guys are all awesome. Cheers. Peace out.